Hello! Hello, welcome to Zatsu, I guess. Welcome! Why are there so many of you already here? What's happening? You guys really that excited about just yapping? Hello. Most Zatsu streamer of all streamers? That's totally me. Anyway, I'm pretty good today. I've been having a pretty solid morning. Yapper Bam Malicious. I don't know about that one, but yeah. The best kind of— what do you mean the best kind of stream? I bring you gaming streams every day and you come here and say you'd rather me not, huh? I see how it is. Yeah, Melbourne's going great. That's gonna be the, you guys' Subway Surfers in the back. This is the VTuber content. Well, it's not my VTuber content, okay? You come to hear me yap? Yeah, and I can yap while I play a game. You can hear me yap and also experience a video game at the same time, and yet you choose only one of these. You choose to have just less. You choose to only have less. I'm not Jeff. I may be a shark. Not all sharks are Jeff the shark. Get that out of here. I'm good. Apple and Yapple. Yeah. Didn't see you there. Yeah, I'm down here. Come off into the Bozo convention. Yeah, apparently today's the Bozo convention. You guys are turning out. Close the game. No. There will be a game in this stream still, and you can't stop me. Just have more of me. No, you get the same me, no matter— man. Less is more, I guess, in some cases. Yeah, I thought that when I made the poll for today, I thought it was gonna be like really close. I didn't expect just like everybody to vote for Zatsu. I thought that Zatsu was like the least likely to win, and that it would be close between the other options. But that's okay. Thank you for the thumbnail. Well, welcome in. I'm glad everybody liked the thumbnail also. You voted for Insight? Well, that's the last true Zatsu was like 6 months ago. Oh. There's a reason for that. So, I wouldn't be one to say I can't watch you play video games anymore. It hurts. Oh no. Shows how much one knows. What does? Knows what? Lied? I didn't lie to any— it's a gaming stream in disguise. No, this isn't. It's not. It's still a Zatsu. You remember a non-member Zatsu? Yeah, it's been a while. I don't know why. I don't get it. Should I do Zatsus more often? Is that where it's at? It seems like you guys are big fans of that. But I like games. But I like playing games. You want more fan art. Only if you guys want to make more fan art, you know. People do come in to stream. They get complimenting your voice, so stream with only your voice. I get. Now, you know, I don't really get that anymore, though. I was thinking about that the other day. I don't really get it anymore. The like compliments about my voice, because I don't think I make an effort to speak. So I feel like I fall into speaking too normally. And also I've fried my voice enough at this point that it maybe doesn't hold up. Commissioning hundreds of fan art? Whoa. Well, I don't know if I could use commissioned art for a thumbnail or anything, but it would still be fun to see if you do. Not that I go on a social media where I would see it, but... Anyway, let's deal with my town, great. Oh, you can't see my cursor. Hold on, I'll get you the cursor. Oh, I'm glad you can't see that flickering. For some reason, things are flickering on my screen sometimes to this morning, and I don't know why, and I don't appreciate it. There you go. So a pen thing, right? Yes. I'm gonna take a picture of my pen to tell you. I have a list of things to talk about today, even. I did a little bit of preparation. Since you guys wanted a Zatsu so bad, I bothered to do at least some preparation to have a couple things to talk about. What do you want then? Receive fan art by physical mail. Yep, mail it right to me. What's my favorite Hatsune Miku song? That's a tough one. That's a tough one. I don't know. Unknown Mother Goose. If we're picking like out of everything. So I usually the Miku version isn't on Spotify. I usually listen to the version that Uwaka sang. Whoa! Sunday with the 10 gifted! Thank you! Thank you, thank you! Totally new viewer said hello. Hello, fantastic voice you got there. Some of the best, they say. Yeah, they totally say that. Yeah, with a fanzine. Hold on, I have to move things so I can take a picture of my pen. Yeah, I feel like my voice is extra crunchy today. I gotta go Symbol and Zakura. That is a good one. I think, what else would I put up there? Let me look. Let me look. I would put a lot of, like, Pinocchio Peace songs up there for me. Like Reincarnation Apple. I would say Goddish, but I always listen to the auto version, so I feel like that doesn't count. Let's talk about some controversial topics like video games and anime. Ooh, the most controversial. How about Oblivion? Did you guys see the stream about Oblivion remastered out now? I kind of take issue with them calling it a remaster, but it looked nice, honestly. How was it? I thought it kind of looked well, at least for me. I hate it. Can't wait to play it. Already downloaded. Looking at talking about remasters since 11. Oh my god. I thought the environments looked really nice, honestly. I'm not familiar with the original game, of course. Did they show any improvements to the gameplay? Yeah, they did talk about that some. I'm oblivious to it, but they did talk about the gameplay. I feel like they didn't seem like they made really significant changes, but they did make changes, and they did seem committed to changing it. Was it like Demon's Souls Remaster where it was just cleaned up? No, they rebuilt it from the ground up. And it seems like, and it's also not like Demon's Souls Remaster in the sense that they actually worked with Bethesda to do it. So pretty sure we have lots of issues and a lot of people can't start without editing some files. Absolutely, yeah. It's in Unreal, which is wild. This is very uncanny, more so than usual. I mean, I feel like that's just kind of the space we're in with games right now, is faces being uncanny because they're trying to make them look really real. But they like can't really get it there. Oh, Salamander. I'm still scrolling through my Spotify. I do like that one. I don't know, there's a lot. Anyway, I'm gonna stop. It's pretty much the same in the moment to moment. Okay. Yeah, it is quite an old game. Ghost Roll is a fun one. I want to check it out, but got dragged out to play soccer. Now you got a massive headache. But yeah, I don't know. I thought the environments looked really nice. I don't know how it stacks up to the initial art direction. But they spent a lot of time talking about how they're like really committed to using all of the newest features of Unreal Engine 5 and whatnot, but like it still has a style to it, which I was impressed by. It's not just like blank, nasty photoreal garbage. It still like looks nice. I was kind of impressed with that. Not gonna lie. I feel like that's not showing up right. My favorite games ever was probably gonna try the remake anyway. I think that's what they're counting on, is a lot of people just being willing to try it no matter what. Plus it's $50. So they're gonna sell a ton of it like that. Is it more Stockholm people are happy for it, or is it really something worth checking out? Not too impressed with games nowadays. I don't know. I thought it looked decent. Alright, that's a reasonably nice picture of this pen. Nostalgia is a very easy sell, and they did spend a lot of the presentation going hard on the nostalgia. They like talked to developers who had worked on the original and who are still at Bethesda and how much they love it, and etc, etc. Okay, for it to only handle 3 enemies at once because every effect is all the time. Yeah, and they even went on about they're using all of the latest features that are in the newest version of Unreal, which means that those features don't work. I looked into using Unreal at one point, and oh my god, anything that is a new feature sucks. It doesn't work. So Bethesda after all this time, yeah, I know, right? They're out there. There are at least a few people. Original never looked brilliant. The face of a ridiculous bloom was cranked. Yeah, but I don't know. There's still a lot of modern games tend to just fall flat on the look of the art, you know. Can't wait for modders to finish making the game. Well, here's the thing. Bethesda didn't make this game. So like it just came out. We don't know anything, but like Bethesda didn't make this game. So I don't expect it to work. But I also think that just giving the same old, oh, Bethesda game, it won't work thing doesn't necessarily add up, you know? Bethesda didn't make it. I have to see how it balances out in the mid-game and late game. And the original things could take like 30 or more hits to kill on normal difficulty. Wow. They did say that they changed some of the systems and stuff. No Todd Howard spirit, it's doomed. I don't know, that might mean it's better. It's got the French spirit instead. That'll fix it. Yeah, Elder Scrolls has never appealed to me before, but I don't know. I feel like the older ones might have something going for them. Oblivion Jank is part of the charm. True. My only experience of Oblivion is Monster Factory. Which, ironically, me and roommate rewatched the other day. So, you could say we summoned this. You could say. Alright, let me save image. In there. That's worse. Only God Howard could make us whole. I don't know. They tainted it with their presence. Like, I don't know. I'm just saying. Maybe it won't be as bad as you expect. Yeah, yep, you have me to thank for the Oblivion remaster, that's right. I already forgot where I put it. It's here. Alright, I'm gonna talk about my pen. Well, no, we'll finish talking about Oblivion. But anyway, has anybody reviewed it on Steam yet? Can people play it? Is it functional enough for people to have gone, hey, it's decent? Hello? Welcome in. Yeah, you're welcome, Well, the reviews are positive so far, which means there's not just droves of people going, it doesn't work! Exercise is showing how gigantic they can make the game world. I guess. I don't know. Oh wait, I wanted Boo here. Yeah, it's also huge. Looks like nobody's complaining about the performance yet. So... Oh, nope, there's one complaining. Okay. We're 70,000 in game right now on Steam alone. I mean, that's to be expected. Is it? And it's a Tuesday. Why wouldn't they drop it on like a Friday or something? Well, maybe that gives them time to see how it goes for the people who try it during the week, and then they can have a patch out for something by the week. Oh yeah, Kazan had a patch this morning. They finally patched it. They finally patched it before I played for the week, and not the day after I played. I see Solid on the stream watch. Okay, cool. Looking forward to the populated cities again. Skyrim felt vacant. Yeah, I've seen I haven't watched the video, but I've seen a video about Daggerfall recommended to me. But yeah, we'll see. It looked pretty, honestly. I was surprised. I kind of just opened the stream because I was like, whatever. I'll check it out. Kazandas are watching my streams. I don't know. They did make some nice updates. But they already said they were going to. Alright, you guys want to hear about my pen? What was the patch about? There's a lot. I don't know if I can summarize it. There's a lot of stuff in that patch. Mostly a bunch of like quality of life adjustments to UI and things. And they changed the way the... What are they called? Like Kesha and the other ones, they changed the way those level up. Which is gonna be quite nice, I think. Tuesday dates by hard copies and sales today. Oh, I see. But anyway, so I got a tiny notebook a bit ago. I got a tiny notebook that I can, with the idea that I can like keep it on hand all the time and write down like little ideas. And I realized I needed a pen, a dedicated pen for it. But a while ago, so I used to, for a very long time, I only used Pilot G2 pens. And then I started trying to draw with them, and they betrayed me, because they would always break before all of the ink ran out. Okay. So I switched to a Zebra Sarasa pen, which is, if you've seen my mummified pen, that's a Sarasa. But I only have one Sarasa pen, and it's my main pen, and I can't make that my dedicated little notebook pen. So I went, well, can I put a Sarasa ink in a different pen? And the answer turned out to be yes. Oh, that's so big. I took a G2 and I took the ink out and I put in a Sarasa ink and it worked. It clicks just fine. And so then I decided to get a little fancy with it because I have a bunch of different colors of G2 sitting around. And so I mix and matched them, and so now I have this pen that's 3 different pens. And I love it. It's very fun. And it's my dedicated little notebook pen. Very effective. I'm an engineer now, that's right. I'm very excited about this pen. Had some pen used for years on and changed the ink cartridge. Yeah, I mean, that's what I've always done. But yeah, I'm very happy with it. It's blue on one end and red on the other, and it's really pretty. I like it. It's the G2 with like the not quite clear part in the middle. It's kind of darker than standard, and the nice dark red. This is my Frankenstein pen. Speaking of Frankenstein, I finished it yesterday. The book, I mean. I'm a certified engineer now, that's right. But yeah, this is my cool pen. I'm so pleased with it. It matches me. I feel like the blue doesn't come out quite as much in the picture, but it matches me. Ahoy! Hope the Zatsu stream runs out of topics to talk about. Why would you wish for that? What's wrong with you? Hello, hello. Tricolor pen at stores. Oh man, I had a pen as a kid that was like had a billion colors in it, and it was always hard to get the ones to click. Those were the days. I feel like those ones are hard. Can you refill those? I forged a pen that could slip. Oh god. Yep. It says it right there. But yeah, that's it. That's my little idea notebook pen. It's just there. Talk about your extensive list of peak media. I realized after the stream a couple more things that probably should have been on there. I probably should have added the Count of Monte Cristo, and there was something else that I thought should be on there. No, I don't know. Does the red help you write extra fire narratives? Definitely. So the other thing about this pen is that it's not mummified, and that's good for like it being compact to go with this notebook, and also if I was writing anything extensive with it, that would be a problem. But it's just for little tiny couple word notes, so it won't hurt me. I'm gonna change the charger most these look a lot. Oh. I'll still refine it. Yeah, a bunch of you guys had Powerpuff Girls. A bunch of you guys shared your lists, and they were quite fun. The last couple of them I didn't get around to looking at so much, but yeah, I loved Frankenstein. Probably one of my new favorite books. It's definitely up there. I also being excited for new writing or drawing tool. Yeah, it's very fun. Usually I don't, because I just have like I have my one pen, but yeah, there's definitely it's hard to come up with that because you always think of more stuff. But anyway, I also made a list to go on the cork board of all of the books I've read. I've read so far this year. I've read 11 books. Definitely high on the list to get through. Oh, I highly recommend it. It was extremely me. At least for a while. You read a for kids version of the Count of Monte Cristo? How does that work? How does that work? So the part where they go and he goes and makes the dudes watch the public execution, does that... What did they do with that? Yeah, and I think I'll have at least one more book done before the end of the month. But there's a lot of short books on that list. New Year's resolution to read one book a month, can keep it up. I mean, it can be hard depending on, you know, how much you like reading, your lifestyle, etc. They went to a petting zoo instead. 90 pounds on light novels. Ooh, that's a lot of reading. I hate that. I hate that. I hate that. Simplify the language, reduce the descriptive parts, make it easy for kids to read. I guess so, but there's a lot of content in there. I feel like I wouldn't put it in a kid's book, but I don't know. I'm reading Pinocchio, and that's kind of wild. How many pens do I have? Oh, I don't. In total, I use 2 pens most of the time. 3 if you count my fountain pen for drawing, which I haven't used in a while. I don't know how many pens I have. I don't count how many pens I have. There's too many. I wouldn't dream of it. They just say they go to a farm. Fewer shorter means would you invest in a fountain pen? Like a nice one? Yes, I would. I have a cheap fountain pen. Technically I have two, but they're very cheap. Though I would want to invest in a fountain pen, like a nice one, but also I feel like any nicer fountain pen is likely to be really heavy and not really usable for me. So I don't know. Did I read the animated or live action Pinocchio? Live action. Down to 200 pages? That's quite small. I've heard of that pen. I don't know, is that an expensive one? Are they expensive? I don't know. I have a... Oh no, they're not. These are reasonable pens. Okay, some of them are expensive. I don't know, there's a lot of fountain pens out there. All of the ones that I see where I'm like, ooh, what a cool pen. What a cool fountain pen. It's like, it's something that would be very, very heavy that I could not use. To lift the pens. Yeah, honestly, yeah. Oh! Now that, oh, see, now I've opened and I've witnessed a really pretty fountain pen that I should not have. How many pens am I holding hostage? Don't worry about it. I spent $30 on a pen. Stealing them is not, no. I'm picky about my pens. I'm not just gonna take a random weighted pen. Very dependable. Harder to get 90s kids to read that literature. Well, I mean, I don't think that literature is even meant for those kids to read. There's children's literature instead, right? Reading Hunchback after watching Disney was an experience. That's, yeah. I am picky about everything. That's, yep. And some twirly pen tricks. I know how to kind of twirl a pen, but not really. Brrr, a bozo of means! This helped towards a fancy pen boo provide. Thank you. I wasn't like aiming to get a fancy pen anytime soon, but I'll keep that contribution in mind. Oh, that's a really pretty green pen. Ooh, it's $600. See, I don't know if I could ever justify something like that. But a typewriter addiction? No, definitely not. I don't think I could use a typewriter. I would only get one if I could use it. Like some quills. What happened to the Oxford Dictionary read-along? Look, nobody wanted dictionary stream. I asked and everyone went... Nobody wanted it. We just Zatsu fountain pen sites? No, but if anyone's curious, I'm looking at jet pen. We're not going pen shopping today. Dictionary stream was an option and everyone went, ugh. No, we don't want that. So we don't have a dictionary stream. Sorry. It's when, I guess, I don't remember when this came up, but what do you, oh, you guys can't all be excited for it now. I asked about it and you all said, you all expressed a lack of enthusiasm. I had something else. Let me consult my list. I had a segue in my head and then we lost it. I talked about that. I have a lot of I have a lot of book themed topics for today. Well, mostly I asked and just didn't. Nobody said anything. I asked this on stream. I didn't ask this on Discord. And then there was a lot of silence and a lot of No. There was at least one, I guess I would watch that. Yeah, reading streams are rough, but this was, I was thinking of like getting several dictionaries and then we could do a stream where we compared them. But you guys didn't want it. Gotta learn to read people better. Oh, sorry, my pardon me. I'll work on it. I'll be better. We talked about Oblivion. Oh, I was gonna say, yeah, we'll finish this up. How long ago was that? I don't know. Maybe a month. Read the micro expressions of the chat window. Dictionary stream on the table again. I mean, I guess. Do a reading stream of Shakespeare plays? That's okay. Okay, I guess we'll put dictionary stream back on the menu. That would also be a hand cam. So that could be fun. Delicious. See, there's somebody who doesn't want it. SCP ratings too? No, my voice can't do that. No. What if I could? But what I was gonna say in reference to the pens being too heavy and whatnot is that I feel like I'm finally actually making some progress with exercise. So that's cool. It's starting to feel like I'm getting somewhere. This is why Zatsus are important. I guess so. Remind you of 26 dictionaries business expense. But yeah, I've been consistent enough and keeping up with protein well enough. It's finally getting somewhere, I think. Should I do something else in Melbourne? Do we want to fight something? What do I need to fight? Get a 26 volume dictionary. Oh. The cover of each letter is a Xenoblade 3 villain. Yeah, I'll just buy the $2,000 complete Oxford English dictionary, no big deal. Again. Strange. What do I need? We could fight dragons, I guess? I can't make these things. I recently found out you can get a free demo on mobile. Congrats, welcome in. Challenging me to a plank off? Okay, I'll win. Green and pale. Never read Macbeth. Oh, that's right. Okay, I know where we can. I know what we need to do. Let me equip myself. Don't. My inventory's a mess. My inventory's a mess. Hold on. I don't know if these enemies are gonna do physical or magic damage. I'm gonna equip myself for physical. We'll see what happens. Yeah, it does seem like fun stuff. I just never had to read it for school, and I've never sought out any Shakespeare on my own. And I have to wear this ring, so I don't get to wear a good ring. Oh wait, I have a summon. I have Minotaur. Complete works of Shakespeare. Ooh. 1,200 pages with 1,200 page book with very thin pages. That's how my copy of like War and Peace is. It's really thin pages. It makes for a very, very dense brick-like book. It's very hard for me to hold. We're gonna go here. What do you do? What do you do? Why am I not fighting it? Oh, I don't have a. Oh, I'm not level. Oh, I don't have a high enough level. Oh, I'm not Slayer enough. Okay, we'll do this. I'm not wearing the thing for that. What's the thing for that? This one. Okay, well I can wear a different ring. I got skill issues. Damage... 1% damage reduction. Sure. Why not? Okay, we're doing this now. Oh wait, I didn't put on pants. I still have on my dumb wizard pants. Okay. War and Peace was also part of the collection for kids. Oh. I could make it past the first chapter. It picks up. It picks up. We're making a really bad modern dictionary so we can truly grasp how much civilization has collapsed compared to this stuff with an old good dictionary, honestly. Yeah. No, I don't. We're gonna have pants. It's better that way. I didn't put on a consumable. Okay. But anyway, you guys want to hear me complain about Pinocchio? I have complaints about my edition of Pinocchio. I've mentioned this before that I don't like the edition of Pinocchio that I acquired. I have receipts today. Reading War and Peace at school? Like the whole thing? Because of the translation? Okay, so I have some problems with the translation. Which is exclusively that they change names and references to like food and stuff to make them like English. I don't appreciate that, but that's at least like a valid translation methodology. It's the notes. This is the second time that I have had an Oxford World's Classics edition of a book where I absolutely despise the notes. This drives me insane. It happened with Dracula as well. Okay. So I have 2 examples here. I have 2 examples here. So Pinocchio gets turned into a donkey. And the person who's got him is trying to feed him, gives him hay. And let me see if this is a shortened quotation of it. Hold on. He said a spoiler. Why did they put that in the game? We'll talk about how it has. We'll talk about the book in relation to the game another time. I have a lot to say. Ew, Kyle. Ew. So he goes, he refuses to eat it, and then they leave him and are like, "That's all your food you get." And then he tries it again. He manages to eat it. He goes, "Well, this hay isn't too bad. But how much better it would have been if I had gone on studying. Instead of eating hay, I might be having a chunk of fresh bread and a nice slice of salami. But never mind." And there's a note to that. And the note says, "For the umpteenth time, Pinocchio has to learn to eat something he does not like." What is that? What is that? Why? Did you waste my time with this statement? Okay, I have another one. I have another one that's worse. I have a worse one. So he gets eaten by the shark. And he meets a fish in the shark. He's like, "I guess we're doomed." And the fish says that it's more dignified to die in seawater than in olive oil. And there's a note to this that says tunny, or tuna, which the fish has been presented as, preserved in olive oil is nothing new. Like, if it's nothing new, why did you have to point it out? I wanted to die. I read that this morning and I lost my mind. It's nothing new. Kills me. There's no point other to add, just do it. Honestly, it feels like that. Some beta readers thought that was a weird book invention, but the note doesn't say anything about it. The note doesn't do anything to... It just is like... It's a thing. You should know this. The book goes, if you don't know about this already, you should. It's not my problem. Absolutely insane. I hate it. I hate it. Yeah. So that's been my experience with Pinocchio. I'm almost to the end though. I'm almost to the end, and like the translation itself is fine except for changing the names which I don't agree with, but like these notes, man, I don't. Because of the thumbnail limit. Well, thank you. I'm glad everybody's really hype about today's thumbnail. I didn't think it was all that, but I'm glad it is enjoyed. Okay, I have another translation complaint. Also that I read this morning. This isn't even a complaint though. This one's funny enough that I'm not complaining. This one's from the Odyssey. It was a banger thumbnail, Your Honor. Discworld has notes? The notes have... I didn't know... Okay, that sounds funny, actually. Became the YouTubers who comment on every single detail. Oh, man. Yes, I do have the Fagles Odyssey. Is that how you pronounce his name? I don't know. So... Okay. So, Odysseus is doing his thing. He has left Circe. Circe was like, hey, you're gonna run into Scylla and Charybdis. Don't try to fight them, just keep sailing on by. Don't try to fight, just sail on by. Don't worry about it. Some people are gonna die, don't worry. Just keep going. And he gets there. He gets there. He goes, but now I cleared my mind of Cersei's orders, cramping my style, urging me not to arm at all. Cramping my style. Everything else in this has been like totally fine, but that one, her orders were cramping his. No, Kyle, go away! You're cramping my style. Quit walking by my window. I don't want to see you. Everything you see from Miss Joyce, I do not agree with you. It's really something. The rest of it I've been fine with. That one. Her orders were cramping my style. What line is that? This does not have okay. The lines in Greek, it says, this is book 12, and it says the lines in Greek for this page are 212 through 46. It's not line for line. So it's line 240 something in this version, but it says this page is 212 through 246 of book 12. Yeah, it has more lines. No Kyle gonna cramp on this short style. I should have had it in the Forgotten City. But yeah, that's my complaint. Oh, this was supposed to be Pinocchio. Wait, I left one of my bookmarks out of Pinocchio. Hold on. I put it back. Actually, I don't really have to put it back. It's been getting in my way. I'm just gonna not. So yeah, it was a wild morning for reading for me. I didn't read much, but what I read was thrilling. He was just not vibing with them whales for real. Yeah, so that's that. Guys, we've almost run out of the things I brought to talk about today. And then the stream ends. So. It's kind of like that Egon guy from Elden Ring for real. When you stream it, stream's gonna end when I run out of the things I brought to talk about. Speaking of books, for those of you, if you want a fun tale of corporate evil, for those of you in the US, this Saturday is Independent Bookstore Day. If you have any books you've been thinking about grabbing, that'd be a great time to grab them from an independent bookstore. And not from the place that is having a major book sale several days before that. You see what? No, I don't know what that is. And indeed, I forgot about Cersei's difficult order when she commanded that I not arm myself for a struggle. Figgles is a little more memorable than that, at least, but I don't know if it should be. It surpassed the Unravel stream time. Yeah. Traveling this weekend, have to find an independent bookstore first. Yeah! I'm sure they're all over. You can go to their website. They have a map where you can look at participating stores based on location and not the major retailer that is having a major book sale several days before Independent Bookstore Day. I wonder if Kyle he walked by again. I wonder if he was thinking of climbing my balcony again. I wonder if he's locked out of his apartment. Hello, welcome in. Said you're feeling the changes from your exercise session. Yeah. You notice change. Feel stronger. Also, I feel like I can like, I don't know. It feels like very suddenly I can like feel a difference in my body, you know? It's weird. I don't know how to describe that in detail without it being kind of weird, but you know. What am I gonna do with all the time I'm gonna have? Oh, after the stream, read. Russian Ocean documentary. Ugh. Last time I went to a major retailer, it was mostly manga and Funko Pops anyway. I don't know what major retailer you went to. I don't mean a physical store, by the way. I'm glad the thumbnail was entertaining reading. It's fitting for all of the reading talking we're doing today. Hope that's what I'm gonna read today. I got more Odyssey I want to read today. I might start another Gene Wolfe short story. I got a longer one next. Probably some other things, who knows. I want to track down some more short story collections to check out. Either in like fantasy or otherwise. Definitely unique. Yeah. Lunch fights back. I feel like my tea got cold really fast. It's like not cold today, so I don't know why. I don't appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Oh, I have the wrong prayer on. I still had my magic prayer on. As you can see now, it is on the correct prayer. Or, well, the one it should be on, not necessarily correct, you know. I don't have a good segue. We kind of just ended there. I have one more thing, but it's not related to anything else. I don't have a good segue. I finally attempted to update the channel banner. If you've been to the channel page today, you might have noticed there is no banner. Because I tried several times to upload it. I went to the thing, I said update, I gave it the image, I said save, and then there was just a black nothing in place of the banner, and I tried again, and I tried again, and I removed it, and tried again, and it's just gone. So we're bannerless for now. I guess I'll try again tomorrow? No clue. Your office has an Easter egg hunt? I just found one of the special eggs and won a gift card. Ooh, wow. What kind of gift card? Roommate recently got a gift card from work for something and went, wow. Thanks, that's exactly what I wanted. It's crazy. Banner now represents the abyss that is Boo's stomach. I guess so. It was because I've had an idea for the banner for months. For months. And I finally did it and YouTube went, no, screw you. I went, alright, fine. Blockbuster. A whole $10 for Amazon. Wow. Taking a stand against crass advertising techniques. Listen, no, but I guess so. I don't know. I actually did realize in the process of this that you can just not have a banner, and it's just nothing. And I don't know how that works on like TV or whatever, but And the content speak for itself. Listen, I don't like advertising, but I do, you know, if they give me a thing, I at least try to put something on there, you know? I tried. But alas, YouTube said no. You're bannerless now. I don't know. YouTube was also running really slow for me earlier today as well. It's still running really slow for me. I don't know if that's a me problem or a YouTube problem, but we're bannerless. Yeah, check it on a TV. I checked it on my phone. And I asked in the server and it seemed like nobody was getting a banner. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I don't know why it hates me. I saw something really faint on the banner, but it was this much on your phone. Well, maybe that's what the banner was all along. It's a meta banner. Have you guys been getting worse? We decided 3 videos per row in browsing. It's so you can see all of the details of snarky thumbnails, you know? Oh, do we have BIM to blame for this? I wouldn't be surprised. Foul shock in search of the channel ban. Use correct image ratio and file format. Why not? Yeah, okay, so the image ratio doesn't matter. It crops it to whatever it needs to be. And the format should be fine. So, I don't know. My thumbnails got that name because they were small. Yeah, I has there. You know what's bugged me about? I don't know if anybody else has noticed this, or if it's just a curse for me, even. Maybe they fixed it. No, they didn't fix it. So, has anyone noticed that the spacing between columns of thumbnails on the homepage is inconsistent? It drives me insane. It's been like this for a while now. It'll be like the first few rows are evenly spaced, and then a few rows down, there's like a weird extra space between 2 of the columns. It's horrible. Why is it like this? Yeah, why is it like that? How hard is it? Why does it do that? It's the worst. Like, on whatever changes they make, that's awful. That's actually terrible. How does it end up like that? That's like, that's just broken. You let your dog watch the stream and she seemed mildly interested. Okay, well. Do you think the black of this banner is nice enough? Was it gonna be a things meant to plan? Well, I hope you'll get to see it. I think it's funny, and I wasn't gonna make a big deal about it and like point it out or anything, but now it's I've had to. I guess if you notice it if I manage to fix it and you notice it, there you go. Keep the mouse in one place to avoid triggering the autoplay, and it's in the wrong place further down. No, I mean I just don't have autoplay on. But the way that, like, the columns don't stay aligned, Small international trillion-dollar company, please understand. Yeah, I'm sorry to those of you who have it and didn't realize until now, but welcome to my hell. Welcome to pain. And like there's one where like there's a row that's just like the whole row is shifted off to the left a little for no reason, independent of the rest of the issue. How hard is it? Indie company. Anyway, that's YouTube. That's complaining about YouTube, and that's all the things that I had prepared for today. Did I ask how you guys are? Did I even ask how you guys are today? This is why I don't prepare topics for stream, because then I just go off on those and I don't even Don't even do the basics. Any page columns are aligned rule of 3 or 5 depending on the size of the video thumbnail. Extra gap is due to what? Eh? I don't get it. No, I'm sorry. She hates us. No. Also just banner on, also just black void on TV, great. Got woken up by a leg cramp. Ooh. Doing great though, want a gift card. Now you have too much candy from the other eggs. Okay, okay. Is it good candy? Probably not. This is all hypothetical banter. We love this platform. Was that convincing enough? Yeah. Putting off writing a literature overview and thesis proposal. Ooh, that sounds like big work that probably shouldn't get put up. Outside with your dog and the wind is bringing scent of cow. I'm okay. Well, being outside sounds great. Scent of cow sounds less great. It's set up in 3s or 5s with a border, so the border repeats, creating an extra large gap. Oh, that's stupid. Hello, hello, welcome in. Airheads and gummy bears. Oh, not gummy bears. Airheads. I liked airheads as a kid. Trying to get by, sometimes it's like that. They got 1 cent in a dream. Yeah, you can't get functional UI with 1 cent in a dream, you know. We're doing all right. Trying to get on top of housework, not breaking yourself more. All right, well, good luck with that. Outside got nice and sunny. Ooh, a motorbike ride. You know, it is really nice out here too. Maybe I go try to sit outside and read later. Who knows? Hours have been very mean. I've been having that too. You got a max grand on the diploma thing. Well, that sounds great, so congrats. I don't know what that means, but you started watching One Piece. I'm so sorry. Max grade. Oh, max grade. Okay, well, congrats. That's wonderful. I hope you enjoy One Piece even though you are watching One Piece. Scent of Cow sounds like a wild band name or the worst candle, yeah. I don't know, gummy bears were okay. I can't imagine eating a gummy bear now, though. Only fruity flavored candies you like anymore are sour gummy worms. I don't feel like I have fond taste memory of sour gummy worms, but that's more of a texture issue, I think. I can't imagine seeking out what fruit flavored candy would I seek out? I don't know, like green apple Jolly Ranchers are pretty good. I never even had those as a kid, I don't think, but they're pretty good. Starbursts are okay. I'll have headache. Nap after stream. I hope the nap helps. It'll pay off when the animation gets good at episode 1100. Oh, not the Gummy Bear song. No. Oh no. Oh dear. Watermelon Sour Patch. Never had Sour Patch Kids, really. Big proponent of artificial red. I'm a big proponent of artificial yellow flavor. Little artificial orange flavor. Starbursts are low-key the worst candy? Nah. I think green apple flavored stuff was always my favorite. Artificial green flavor. Sour Skittles. Ooh. I used to eat Skittles sometimes. I think I could do that. I mean lemon, not banana. I'm not a banana or banana flavor fan. We should not start singing the gummy bear song. It's been fun so far. I think the more lighthearted, goofy vibe it has compared to stuff you usually watch. I see. Only on episode 4, but Shank's already cool. He is. He do be like that. But I am sorry that you're watching One Piece. As I will say to anybody who does so. Lemon and lime. Yeah, they are pretty good. What's a Starburst? It's like a chewy candy. I don't know how to describe it more than that. It's the chewy candy. I'm feeling well the last few days, but kind of fine today. Alright, well that sounds like an improvement. Trying to draw a good tree for the millionth time. Ooh, still on the trees! A whole notebook of attempts of trees. I mean, you got it. The way they always say is that you gotta get out all the bad drawings to get to the good ones. So you're just making progress on that. Are we talking trees? I guess we're mildly talking drawing trees. Because it's an infinite anime ordeal because you like the manga more. I mean, both of those things as the same thing. Because the anime is, like, actively a waste of time to watch at certain points when they're trying desperately to draw it out. You know? And, like, the manga is always moving and paced the way it should be and not, like, actively a waste of breath to witness. I loved Juicy Drop Pops! I loved the green apple Juicy Drop Pop. That was my favorite. Grape Jolly Ranchers. Oh, that sounds bad. Artificial grape always just reminds me of, like, cough medicine. You should try a yellow durian flavor. I don't know. I'd be afraid to from what I've heard about durian. No, I love One Piece. I love One Piece. Don't get me wrong. I love it. I just need to get back to reading it. Maybe I'll even do that today. I hate One Piece the anime. Drawing is an exercise in patience. That is true. Forbidden statues. Yeah, maybe I'll... Hold on. I'm gonna put volume in. I'll grab this so that I don't... One Piece manga read along? How would that work? I'm on volume 56. Nobody saying anything more recent than that, of course. Off twist? That doesn't sound like a candy, that sounds like a medicine. Planning on knocking- Knocking out your yearly One Piece reading so soon? No. I've been really behind on my Also, I read it more often than that. I read it a bit ago. I read it earlier this month. He shows up. Oh! How dare you! How dare you! I read it earlier this month at one point. I finished 55. I know. Oh my god, volume 57. No! No way, volume 57 comes after 56. I cannot believe you! How could you tell me such a thing? Now how am I supposed to go on like this? Name 10 pirates if you're so cool. I never claimed to be cool. Joke's on you. Bim shows up in volume 68? No! Oh, I didn't know. Yeah, I had no idea. Despite One Piece 57 sitting on my desk for the last couple weeks. I had no idea it was real. Dang. So close. At some point they were adapting half a chapter per episode, which was suffering. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about when I say the One Piece anime is not worth watching. Is things like that. Half a chapter per episode. We hold a single punch for 2 minutes. It's disgusting. Good evening, welcome in. It's just One Piece until it's all wrapped up. No one for investing heavily into ongoing works. That's fair. That's fair. I'm hoping to be caught up with it by the time it ends. So that I'm hoping to be caught up and be able to like read the end when it is happening, you know. How far am I in the omnibus? 56. So that's a quarter of the way through all the volumes I have, I think. That doesn't sound right, but I think that's right. One Piece is the pirate one? Yes, One Piece is the pirate one. The pirates and it's a lot. I finished this first One Piece or Song of Ice and Fire? One Piece. Without question. Even with the recut version, the pacing of the anime is still trash. Well, there you go. Not singular chunk. The stretchy lad, yeah, the stretchy lad and the government being horrible and oppression and why is this task so long? 174 minutes? Jeez. Oh, I don't need that hat on anymore. I could be better protected from the mammoths. Not that I probably need it that much. Ba-bum. Have a good rest of your day. Bye. But yeah, that was all the things I brought to talk about today, so. Welcome in! Hello! No problem with getting into stuff with lots of chapters or sequels. Looking towards a massive mountain and feeling, oh man, it's not worth it. Yeah, I can understand that. I can understand that. I'm always gonna be the person to go One Piece is worth that, and also, One Piece is extremely it's about the journey kind of thing. So yeah, I can see that feeling, but as someone who had that thought and also then started reading it, it is I don't know, One Piece is special. One Piece is a real special thing. Other things that are like that, I don't know if there's much I could say. I don't know. It depends on what your like standard is for things being really long, I guess. Good stories like a good bowel movement. You can never truly appreciate it till it's over. No, I think I can appreciate One Piece while it's still going. Definitely. Or a lot of things, really. It's like real ships, doesn't matter where you're going, still gotta go on a pirate ship. Yeah. Hunter x Hunter is like that. How long is Hunter x Hunter now? Not that long, is it? Why do they not pay enough taxes? Because they're poor. No, because they don't respect me enough. Yeah, One Piece is a lot of that in like a poignantly funny or like actually very intense sort of way, depending on where you're at. Anime has very good animation, but they're only adapting 1 chapter per episode. Sometimes director manages to hide the dragging out, but other times, yeah. Yeah. It's I would not. I don't know. I wouldn't watch it. I wouldn't watch the One Piece anime. One Piece anime remake. They're still working on it, as far as I know. It'll come out eventually. Some stories really do serve an overall point, while others being getting there. Yeah, and I mean, the thing with something like One Piece and something like manga in general, I think, is that like you have the overall thing, but also each chapter is made to be a self-contained thing, and also each chapter is contained in an arc that is its own self-contained thing. So like there is the overall all of One Piece, but then there's, you know, each arc within One Piece and each chapter within that, and it's made for like kids to be able to pick it up weekly and without having necessarily read all of it, be able to get a full enjoyable experience out of it. So like I think it's different than something like a novel in that way. Yeah. Watch a 2x speed recap to mark it off the list. I mean, I feel no need to mark it off any. I don't have it on any list. I don't feel the need to do all that. I keep reading it. Fortunately, not like Dragon Ball then. What do you mean by that? I think one of the problems though with it being so long and building up the way it does is that like it gets more and more dependent on previous things over time. But it takes a long time for things to happen in that series, a very long time. Oh no, I mean it depends on what you consider things happening, but like there's always stuff happening in One Piece. Whether they serve the larger plot at any given moment is besides the point, but that doesn't really matter. At least I don't think that really matters. There's always great stuff happening. Sometimes it's not like amazing, but like bad for Oda is still better than most things as far as I've gotten in the manga, so. Hunter x Hunter's on chapter 410. Said that he's rough storyboard up to 450. Oh, that's not that long. No filler stuff. Yeah, that's the thing, is like even when there's filler, it's like still good. Because usually, okay, I have thoughts about the pacing of One Piece, the manga. I have thoughts about the pacing because he tends to do do I still watch anime? Last thing I watched was Double Zeta. I kind of watch anime every now and then, but okay. He tends to do like a really heavy arc and then a lighter arc. So you get like an arc that's like really intense, and then you'll get an arc that's like it's lighter and goofier, and like it's not, you know, it's a lot of, in general, you wouldn't say it's as good as the heavier arc, but you kind of need it, because if it was always the really big heavy arcs, it would suck. So like the ones that people consider not as good, I still think they're like necessary to the way the whole thing reads, because it helps balance out and make the harder stuff hit harder, you know? But yeah, I haven't been, I've watched a bit of Double Zeta. I haven't been using my exercise bike as much. I've been trying to like do cardio while reading, or just like, etc. The other day I biked and read Frankenstein because it was actually a book conducive to doing that. But yeah, mostly just Double Zeta is my anime watching, which I will say has gotten better. I don't hate it as much now. It's tolerable. It's gotten tolerable. Red Row is like a strong 7 out of 10. Yeah. I think I haven't gotten to what some people consider like the worst parts of One Piece, but I don't know. I was talking about anime. Finished Death Note. I might watch Full Metal Alchemist next and probably Monster. Ooh, which Full Metal Alchemist? I tried Brotherhood and I didn't like it. I know people love it. I watched like half of Death Note, I think, with roommate a while ago, and it was the time. I think I read the whole manga in high school, or at least close. I think I might have dropped it near the end after, you know. Deciding between deadly serious and not. Yeah, I mean it's not like totally unserious, but we dial it back some, you know. I'm glad I take the lighthearted over the heavy-hearted any day. I think you have dark and gritty fatigue. I mean, it's still One Piece. Let's be clear. It's still One Piece. It's still really goofy all the time. Maybe not all the time. It's very good at like maintaining a level of goof and fun and also having serious stuff. It's not gritty. I don't think I could call any part of One Piece gritty, but it does get heavy at times. So like it's not like a full flip, you know. It's just, you know, things are heavier and then they're lighter, and it's not like 100% light and it's also not 100% heavy. We just kind of fluctuate. Never touching the anime. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. Don't do it. But no, I have not dropped Double Zeta. I haven't given up on it. I'm still determined to keep going on it. No, I've had my stationary bike for like 2.5 years. I'd say it's heavy. That's a lot of volumes, but thank you. Thank you for that. Can't wait for the gritty reboot where Luffy's constantly dropping F-bomb. We'll introduce him to Lady Devil May Cry. It's very adventurous, all the wonderful times and all the perils. Yeah, it's very like in the spirit of adventure. It's like all of it. I love One Piece. I love it. I think the thing is, it's like One Piece to me is like oppressively good. It's hard for me to read it because I go, God, this is so good. He's just aggressively good at manga, you know? And I can't absorb too much of it at a time before I can't do anymore. I need a break to recover. Not, yeah. Hater mode activate, I guess. Yeah. That's One Piece. I didn't expect to be going on at length about One Piece today. It is what it is. I'll read more of it later. A-do-do. A-dee-do-do-do-do. A-do-do. You're getting stoned because it's too good is very funny. Yeah, not what you expected. Yeah, I know it's not what I expected either. I tried reading it once, and I dropped it after a while because I went into it with like entirely the wrong attitude and it didn't click for me. And then a while after that, I gave it another go after watching some reviews of it, and I went, oh. One Piece makes you die from cringe, but in reverse. Yeah. Confirmation to keep reading it instead of watching it. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I hope it's entertaining, I guess. Drop that manga. It's been 12 hours. I read some more Land of the Lustrous the other day. Am I halfway through? I'm almost halfway through. I don't remember how much I had read before. I want to say through volume 8 or 9. I want to say like maybe volume 9 was how much I had read before, and I'm on 7 now. I was thinking I would finish that this month, but I haven't. I have really not read a lot of manga for the reading challenge. Like I expected I would. You're thinking Snow because could you think of Moby the Friendly Whale? Yeah. It's... I mean, you can also get stunlocked with tears by a whale in One Piece if you're so inclined. A few times. Very hard to describe why One Piece is good without an accompanying video essay. Yeah, which is, I don't know, it's very hard to not just go, it's painfully good. Getting into that never quite clicked, can't even remember how far I got. Yeah, I liked it a lot. I really appreciate her art. And it's just fun. I mean, it's also sometimes not as fun, but you know, in a good way. Mostly illustrious about, let's see, I thought looked cool, never understood anything. They're like living gems, and, the main thing is that people come from the moon to steal them, and they have to fight them. And then it turns out that there's like a larger, bit of intrigue regarding that. That's, I guess, the core of it. I don't know how to describe it in a way that tells you, like, what makes it fun. There's a lot of, like, fun personalities. Like, all the gems have a different thing going on. They, like, team up in different ways, and, there's a lot about, like, change and personal growth. Yeah. Does it hold up compared to the OG Magical Crystal Woman anime Steven universe? I actually don't know when it started. But anyway, I read a good chunk of it years ago, and I liked it quite a bit. Actually, Land of the Lustrous is older than Steven Universe. There you have it. Yeah. The animes was very pretty and weird to look at. CG is hard. Yeah, it is very pretty. I love the way that they executed the, like, the look of, like, their hair and stuff. Wonderful music in the anime, I gotta say. I recommend the anime. I think it's fun. But they'll never make more of it, so... eh. Getting to the PS5 chapter when it went on a big hiatus. Yeah, it did go on a very big hiatus, but at least it came back. It did end. But yeah, it's fun. Really good CG adaptation. Yeah, it was by, Studio Orange, I believe. Because they're a really good CG studio. I finished? Yeah, the manga's done. I finished a bit ago. Probably a while ago at this point. It is done indeed. She did it. They did do Trigun Stampede, and they recently announced that they're doing another season of Trigun. Yeah, Studio Nana. Gotta get back to it. Yeah, that's what I thought. And then I was like, well, it's been too long. I need to reread it. And that's where I'm at. Yeah, it is all done. I have opinions on Stampede that you'll withhold to keep the peace. I probably agree. I haven't watched it, but I've seen enough. Man, these mammoths are slow. What do you drop? Well, I do need big bones. Wait, didn't it? I saw a different drop. What was that? You guys can't see the drops behind me, but I swear I saw it drop something other than that. I saw it looked like it dropped a herb seed. Oh, it was the Slayer points. Okay, I'm not used to that. I don't do Slayer stuff enough. Just noticed I'm in the middle? What? I've been here all stream. I really should fix my— What is this doing in here? How did that get there? I gotta fix my inventory. You have to watch either Trigun. Stampede Bash reminds you too much of Machine Gun Kelly to take seriously. That's not like I expected, but that's funny. If you guys watch dub because the Giants' performance is vast. Yeah, it is a fun dub. But yeah, I haven't actually watched it, but I've seen enough of it. I've basically watched it. I think Roommate watched the whole thing for real. Roommate hasn't read the manga. They watched— I don't know. I don't remember. It was a while ago. I've read the manga. I like it. Really disappointed. Dark Horse put out a new like deluxe edition, but they didn't update their translation at all, and it's got like a bunch of errors and stuff. And I went, okay, Dark Horse. I guess we shouldn't expect anything better at this point, but okay. See guys, this is why we don't do Zatsus. It's just silence at some point. Because without a game, I don't have more things to talk about. And then you guys also just shut up at some point. Want to get deluxe editions too? Yeah, me too. But alas, they're lazy. But it's so comfy to sit here in silence while I kill mammoths. There's a reason I'm a game streamer. I'm covered in pollen. Is that a topic? Oh, I'm so sorry. See, that's the thing. I want to go sit outside and read, but I'm afraid that's just gonna be me. And I'm gonna regret it. I'm gonna come in tomorrow like, okay, guys, my allergies, I'm dying. That was kind of me this morning. I was very sniffly when I woke up. I don't know why. Like you're in everyone's presence here, even if it's just silent. Well, that's nice. One of the starters having a Sakura festival. That sounds lovely, actually. You're busy. How dare you be busy? That's the thing, is these streams are good for being busy too, but not when I don't have a game. If I don't have a game, then I don't have anything to keep going when you guys are all busy, you know? That's just kind of it. Decided on a burger, spiral fries, and onion rings. Ooh, spiral fries. Delicious. Starting to become anxious about the prospects of getting a job. Ooh, that is understandable. I hope that you can find something soon. I know that is quite a tall order in our current times. faltered and they tried to take it out right at the beginning of it and you did not appreciate it. Yeah, it's something to appreciate. Right, we're seeing Samurai Champloo, one of the 2 animes you have seen. Be open to watching that again. Huh. I remember I watched that in college. It wasn't my favorite. It was good though. It was alright. It was fun. You can choose between cooking in your room with the windows closed, being an appropriate temperature, and sneezing. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of in me. I have to, because I have like my air purifier, and so I have to negotiate when I open my window and like closing it early enough before I go to bed that the air purifier gets to work so my nose is at least okay when I try to go to sleep. But like at night is when I need to have it open before I go to bed so that it cools off enough. Pain. Real fans compromise their job security by ignoring work for anime shark woman. No, don't do that. No! Don't be a real fan. That's what it means. Not the hay fever. Hay fever's always been a weird term to me. I think for a long time I didn't realize that that just means allergies. I don't get it. Been procrastinating on getting a job for a few months now. I got you redacted together, no one's replying. That sounds about right. But you just gotta keep at it is I think the general gist of things. Good, constantly annoyed that there's always something holding it back from being peak. I can see that. It was too long ago for me to have really clear memories of Samurai Champloo. But manga creator director Conan got a new anime. Ooh, that's fun. Still trying to find a job. Goal was by the end of March. Man, everybody's struggling. That sounds about right though. Unfortunately. Everyone's got some work to do. I wish you luck with your work. Goodbye. But yeah, I wish all of you confer jobs. Good luck. May you be blessed with work that pays well enough and does not crush your soul too aggressively. Roommate is also currently still on the hunt for a new job. The question is, do we all just become VTubers like Chief? No! Can't have more competition. There's already so many VTubers out there. No, don't do that. Not recommended. If you're looking to make money, not recommended to attempt to be a VTuber for that. You mentioned showing up for an interview, but to be told they hired someone else. Oh, right! Oh. Oh. I don't quit this job so bad, but pressure on the world out there is hard right now. Yeah, gonna keep the chains for out. Yeah, I think that's how roommate's been feeling for a long time. Is really hating it, but like not having much of a choice. You know, I think that's most people's situation though. So. Those are mostly then men and thus would not be competing in the woman VTuber market. I guess true. It could be real. Well, I mean, you could give it a go if you want. If you get a PC, but then you probably need a job to be able to get a PC, so then you just already have a job, and do you really want a second one at that point? And, yeah. I gotta work on a clip soon. I wanna do a clip of that cheese from Kazan the other day. But I keep reading instead. I wish that I don't know how to put this. I don't know. The self-cooking boss moment. The what? I don't follow. Bum. Yes, Bread Aficionados has a couple of clips just out that are quite good. Quite lovely. 10 out of 10. Because some of you just got stuck in a pillar and burned. Oh, yes. Sorry, yes. That one. That's the one. Brings a tear to your eye. Well, I don't know that if it's you failed, more that if it was just your technology failing you. The ladder exploit. There was a lot in that stream. There was a lot. I was really I was like, I don't know I'm gonna say surprised, but like pleasantly surprised, I guess, by just how many clips are over there. I didn't realize how many Bread Aficionados clips have been made. There's so many. I was like, oh god, I'm slacking. I should have this many of my own clips. Probably. But here I am. Reading books instead. Just I was kind of trying to say something about a minute ago that, like, I wish that it was easier to be like, that's real work, you know? Is Bread Aficionados in the room with us right now? Sort of, I think. Probably. They're always watching. Right? If you can be a VTuber, the stream would just be a bunch of did you know that the creator of blah blah blah? I mean, I have a lot of ums and uhs. I learned that trying to capture. I mean, there you go. I don't have to finish the anecdote. There it is. That's what my streams are. So don't feel too bad. No. Look, Bread Aficionados is in the room with us now. Thank you for being a devotee for 7 months. Or being a devotee and being a member for however many months. Probably. I don't have to do the bit, I am the bit. That's right. I am the bit. That's what we do here. That's what this all amounts to. Oh yeah, I'm using a poison potion. I don't know that he can be poisoned. Have you guys seen... Has anybody seen a little poison icon appear here at any point in fighting these? I had to go put on his uniform. Has anybody seen me poison one of these mammoths? I feel like I haven't. I don't think I have. I'm gonna turn that off. I don't really need any of these. There, stop wasting those. What's the chance on that? 10%. 10%'s not bad. Does it list anywhere if these guys are... If an enemy is immune or to poison or something? I don't think it does. But I think some of them are. I don't know. Should have rewatched the stream at 4 times speed to make sure. Of what? What did I say? Oh, of the mammoth. Right. Yeah, no, I don't think I've poisoned a single mammoth. I don't think I can. But that's fine, I guess. That's fine. I cannot believe how much stuff the DLC adds to this, by the way. I cannot believe how much more stuff there is now. And I've barely gotten to any of it. One of your favorite albums is 7 years old. Ooh. Been a minute. Also frozen. You're trying to poison a chunk of mammoth-shaped ice. You know, that's a good point. But I don't know. It can still attack me, right? So it's got something going on. I hope I'm doing anything new. No, aside from walking by my apartment several times today, no, I don't think so. Just the usual things he does to irritate me. It's standing there menacing. I'm getting hit for intimidation damage. Oh. I'm 7 years old, man. That was ages. Oh, that was 2018. Man, that was 2018. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh jeez. Oh well, heck. No, I'm sure songs love being played 10,000 times. How many good games came out in 2019 that you think of as new? Okay, I don't think that I think of games from 2019 as new. Like, Sekiro came out in 2019, right? I don't think Sekiro's new. Right? Devil May Cry 5? Also, I wouldn't think of as new. Doesn't feel that long, 6 years. Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to think of the things that came out around the time I was, trying to finish college with my horribly messed up hands. Doom 2016? That's still pretty new. What do you mean? That's 9 years ago. GTA 5 a retro game? That's right, it is, yeah. You can't hide from the truth anymore. GTA 5 is retro. When did GTA 5 come out? That's, what, like 2013 or something? I think I was... 2013? That's my guess. I don't really know. That's a shot in the dark. 2014. Something like that. Alright, only 52 more mammoths. And then whatever after that, because there's still a billion to get to. I feel about all your channel members being one step into the retirement home. It's, means I have, what, you guys are, you're so worldly. Oh good, my hit points. I actually I need to be working on that. I need more health to be able to heave better. Though that going up 4 sucks. That's not what I'd hope for. Maybe when people start saying this X years ago, all the current kids. Yeah. Any new albums I've been into lately? No, I haven't been listening to much new music. Well, I have been listening to more new music, but it's been all like classical because I've been browsing for see Skyrim just released, no idea what year. I've been browsing for music that's good for while I'm trying to write, which I've found is music that's really like cello focused has been very nice. It kind of good. Yeah, this is not like checking out classical music in the way that I like intended to. It's because this is just like background noise listening kind of thing, but I guess in a way, yeah. And who knows, maybe it'll over time develop a little bit more towards what I was hoping to do. But yeah. That's all the new music I've been listening to. So I can't like tell you anything in particular that I've enjoyed other than just cello's pretty great. Finding places is infuriating. I feel that. Only a little bit. I spent a lot of time avoiding that. And then I got very lucky and didn't have to keep doing it, but definitely sucks. But anyway, I wish I could call reading like a part of my job, you know? Like it feels like an occupation in a way, but it's not, you know, like a job. Start a book review series and it is. Yeah, but I'm not like a book review kind of person, right? Listen to a band called Break of Reality. 3 cellos and a drummer. That sounds wild. I can't imagine like what that would sound like. I guess that makes the name fitting. Reading is by a big extension part of your job. Get to yap out on stream. That's true. I mean, I do. It does occasionally give me things to talk about, though. Not that I'm necessarily like good at it. Just talking about on stream count towards tax write-offs. I think it does. I think so. I count buying Pinocchio as a business expense. Maybe that one is more justifiable than other books, but like, who's checking also? Could totally be, and it would work actually. I don't know if I would like want to do book reviews per se. I feel like it's not like the way I process things to do that kind of content with it. You know, that's the thing, is I'm saying that like I wish reading could be more like a part of my job properly, but I also like I don't want to be like making content about books, if that makes sense. Thoughts it provoked? Oh, well, I can't. That's less of a thing. Then I'll just have a crisis. Then I'll just have a crisis and nothing will happen. You can wear a shirt once for one vid and call it a business expense. Say books that you talk regularly on stream are also business expense. That's a good way to put it. Then anything I talk about on stream is a business expense. Wait a second. Wait a second. Is everything a business expense? IRS, you didn't see that. You didn't hear that, IRS. I didn't say that. But yeah, I don't know. I think the gist of what I'm getting at is that like I have like the time that I spend streaming and the time that I spend like, you know, unnecessary things for stream, like thumbnail, etc., which is not a lot. And then I like primarily dedicate all of the rest of my time to reading and writing, and it feels unbalanced, I guess. It feels, I don't know, I feel kind of bad about it in a way, but also it's like, I don't know, that's my thing. I don't know. You buy a house that you intend to stream from, it's a business expense. I can't even. No, like I don't have the money to even pull that off. Taxes are a business expense. Write taxes off of taxes because you talk about them on stream. Oh man, we got it all figured out. This super expensive life-size Miku made of gold. No, I don't think I can consider the one Miku I ordered recently a business expense. Also, they had to send me this email. It was a depressing in a way, but very funny in a way email. They had to be like, so we've had to update the price of your pre-order because of tariffs. And the gist of the email was, and I really appreciated the way they wrote it. The gist of the email was, we know this is confusing and we don't like it we don't like it any more than you do, but I guess we have to deal with it. And I was like, I'm glad that we're all in the same boat here, Miku seller. Stream cooking content? Food is now business expense. Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, like, okay. How's Miku? I don't have Miku yet. She's still a pre-order. She's supposed to come out this month, but I just don't have her. It's Miku's. Like potion seller. I need your strongest Miku. But yeah, they were like, we don't know what the price will be when we actually get it and send it to you, so we'll let you know. Sorry. We don't like it either. Been on the other side of sending those letters? Yeah, no, it sounds terrible. Miku is a business expense. I don't think I can count Miku as a business expense, but it's not a huge expense either way, so it's okay. But yeah, that was a funny email I got. I need you strongest Miku. If you make a video about her, then it counts. I guess. I don't know what video I would make about her. Miku should be tax exempt. I don't know what video I would make about her. Oh man. Those use salmons for tax purposes. Just a review of the figure would be good. I mean, I have no reason to review a figure though. What would how do you even review a figure? I don't know. She's beautiful. What is there to say? She will adorn my shelf most wonderfully. Handcam stream unboxing. 10-second video just showing Miku on your desk without saying anything. I guess. Hi, this is Miku. Miku pic you took with your phone. Now stare at her instead of my live 2D so we can write it off as a business expense, right? Like, it's so fun. If I can't, I feel like I can't really justify that as content. Fragile legs would make a poor bludgeon. Oh. That's okay. I have plenty of other things that would make a great bludgeon. That's what the books are for. Pretty funny for this 30 minutes to an hour? What? You think for that? That seems a little excessive. This color of her hair reminds me of the skirt reminds me of 10 minutes of yapping. Oh no. No, I think we'll pass on that. I think I'll just accept the expense of the Miku this time. It was like a $30 figure. It's not a big deal. Use it as a writing exercise. Can you write? Can you ring out 10 minutes of descriptive prose? Surprise! I cannot. Get a rotating plate. Have her lit dramatically play ominous choir music. Then she'll be like a sleep token music video. Come in. Oh hey Miku, Chief Doko. No. No. 5-hour deconstruction of Miku figurine with commentary on modernity, the arts, and what it means to be human. No, I'm good, I think. With my best Miku impression, I cannot do that. I cannot compare. Best thing you have that can be used as a bludgeon. Okay, so I have one really, really huge book, but I think it's kind of unwieldy. And I think it's too big to be entirely effective, you know, the grip you'd have on it. I have some smaller books that would probably be quite effective. What else do I have? I have a fake skull that's quite hefty, actually. It wouldn't be good. Be good for throwing. Video ends with you collapsing under the table with a diet of cringe text. 10-hour stream just staring at Miku. Okay, see, at that point it loops back around to being good, I think. That I think if the bit goes on for that long, it loops back around to being good. What else do I have? I don't know, you could bop somebody with a keyboard. Yeah, probably the keyboard, honestly. Got good grip. Yeah, that's probably the best, at least that I have immediately here. Edgy pass. No, I got a skull for drawing reference. Not that I've ever used it as drawing reference, but that was the intent. 10-hour Miku staring stream on the front page of Twitch, you're a millionaire. A book in your current Dwarf Fortress has 3 kills! Oh, what a sick book! That's great, I hope that's what Boulder Temples is doing with their book. Wait, I'm not making fun of the size of people's skulls, what? I was making fun of the density of a fake skull, okay. And I pointed out that it was fake, so nobody went, oh my god, you own a skull, you know. Hey, it was a gift, alright. I didn't buy it myself. Oh, it looks like we're fighting some druids. You do magic though, don't you? You do. Can I get a new one? Oh, it costs money to get it. Yeah, we'll manage. Yeah, fake, sure. Not phrenology. I would not. I would not. No. I have a lot. Should Kyle be worried? No, I don't actually. I'd rather not use these things. I would rather not use them as weapons. But you know, that was. I have a deer skull he found in the woods. That's cool. I think my dad saved a skull of some sort for me. He was like, I don't think you can bring this back on a plane with you, and I went, no. It was very cool though. What was it? Maybe it was a bird. He like waited until it had been all cleaned up and picked it up. Was it phrenology? No! Mostly attack, but she's missing some teeth. That just makes it cooler. Like the excuse you used on someone to get you a skull so you wouldn't have it on your order. No. My parents bought it for me. Minus 50% magic evasion if your attack style is not magic. Oh. It doesn't do a lot of damage. We're fine. We're fine. What do you drop? Ooh! Nature's Call Staff Bottom. I've never fought these before. Okay. I guess I look forward to getting one of those. Who drops the top of it? The shaman? No. The necromancer? No. The elementist? No. Not the thief. Who drops the top of it then? I guess it's not my problem. I managed to do Air God Dungeon. Oh, I don't do dungeons. I don't do dungeons. Does roommate have any bludgeon weapons too? What is this line of questioning? I've done deep sea ship enough for the one quest or task or whatever. Volcanic cave is worth it. Yeah, but I feel unequipped. I feel unequipped for volcanic cave. I tried to do the dragon den and they got me, and I went, because I don't really do anything active with combat. If I can't live through it with auto eat, I'm not living through it. that might not get me through the whole game or anything, but yeah, I can see I need to do volcanic cave. But we'll get there. We'll get there. The DLC will make it easier, I imagine as well. But for now, I'm just trying to get to Slayer level 60. Putting gear with damage resist helps a lot. Damage resist. Like, damage reduction? Also, what is this? I've never found something that goes here. What is this? Yeah, oh, okay. What goes here? Because I got these. I did the stronghold and I got these things. No clue. Oh, wow. Oh dear. It does look like a gem slot. Thank you. That's very helpful. Wow. Thank you. It sure does look like a gem slot. I can't just equip a gem, right? No. Crafting. Oh, that's true. The game is distracting me. Well, then give me something else to yap about. There's some buffs there. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm only level 43 in crafting. Well, wait a second. How can it be? It can't be crafting. There's nothing in here that would... Eh? Hmm. There we go. I was so sad when I activated the DLC and I went, my township's not complete anymore. Aimless trinkets thingies. Well, we have rings and necklaces, but that's this slot and this slot. We have the enhancements that are down here already. There's so much money. It is giving a lot more money. It is actually giving a significant amount of money now where it was not before. So there is that. There is that, but that takes away my main thieving motivation. $4.8 mil. Ooh. I don't know, I still feel like thieving is faster money, but I started working on clearing out the but the problem is anything past this guy can kill me. Plus max resources give 100 plus milk just for existing. Oh. Apparently DLC gems or something hard to read on mobile. Oh. Huh. Wonder which DLC. Anyway. Anything over this guy can kill me, which is unfortunate. Any resources, recommendations for someone who would like to learn to draw just a bit? Looked into draw box, there more recommended too many boxes. Yeah, draw box is maybe not the best if you're just looking to like dabble. A lot of people recommend Proco. Proco's pretty good. They have a lot of beginner resources, I would say. And that's all like on YouTube. 900 mil, no clue what to do with it. Yeah, you got a clue what to do with it. You buy more bank slots. You buy more bank slot. Or more tabs. The 50 from astrology is enough. I finally got that, and now I have 100 slots that I'm not even using. I have 100 more than I need right now, because I buy them quite a bit. But I don't know. Maybe I hold on to more things. I feel like the more like I do leaving here and they have unique drops, that's just more like permanent space taken up. I wonder if they do only after maxing town to 120. Oh. Yeah, there's no, as far as I know, there's not a limit to how many bank slots you can get. And I saw that, some people will buy enough to have one of every item in their inventory at once. So that's almost 2,000 bank slots. Yeah. I hadn't looked at this and seen the numbers on I wish I had more pets. The gem slot is literally for gems. I can't equip gems though. Is it for the special gems that I can't mine yet? When I'm in astrology, it tells me there's this quality superior gem. Oh, from 2 other DLCs. Oh, I see. I don't know what quality superior gems are yet, but I guess I have to do some more mining to get that. Do I have any other recommendations for drawing? A lot of people... There's the Andrew Loomis books. They're all out of copyright, so you can get, PDFs of them totally easily for free, whatever. I actually have a bunch you don't use one to showcase. No. I don't know which of them even work still. I don't really have that many. But yeah, Andrew Loomis books, Proco videos. I think those are the best beginner things that I can think of. Andrew Loomis stuff, like I said, it's out of copyright, so it's kind of dated. I don't know if it'll be as applicable to the kind of drawing you want to do. Proco stuff is also very, like, academic in a way. But you do kind of have to start there. Yeah, the thing is I don't know if they're broken. I'm assuming that they are, though. Yeah, you gotta, with drawing, if you wanna, you gotta, like, start with the foundations and go from there, so it's gonna be pretty basic to start off. Do you have any games right now you're planning on streaming in the future? Oh, a ton! Oh, a ton of them! Lately I've been reminded a few times that I would like to get BioShock going. I thought we would be starting that sort of soon, at the start of the year, and that, of course, has not happened. Maybe once we finish Kazan, that would be a good time for it. Just for fun, whatever's accessible but good. Yeah, I would recommend Proco if you're down for videos, or Andrew Loomis if you want some books that are really easy to get for free. I can't necessarily give you, like, the title of which Andrew Loomis book you would want to go for. There's a few of them, but you can probably search it up and find out. Yeah, I want to get BioShock in at some point. That can probably be one for after we finish Kazan. I don't know, I'm kind of tempted to play Oblivion. Just for funsies. Congrats on your pizza. Because they could come after Lies of P, but you're planning on doing New Game Plus. Yes, we are committed to more Lies of P for a little while. I don't know, and then there's all the other games in my backlog we have to get to. Should use the shark teeth more often? Okay. Could get the original Oblivion for like $10. I might have the original Oblivion for like $10. Maybe roommate has it. Might already have it. I don't know. Where does Steam sort this? Oh, I'm in the wrong category. No, it seems I just have Skyrim. BioShock's this one. Only know it by name. Oh, wow. Wow. Being totally blind on BioShock is wild in the year 2025. That'd be a fun experience. Consider yourself fortunate. Applying for jobs is so draining, yes. You're gonna re-entering information over and over. It does suck. But don't worry, I had to do taxes like a week or so ago. I feel that. That was a unique pain. Very anti-Elder Scrolls before now. I know. I don't know. There's something. I don't know. There was something about that footage they showed that felt. I don't know. The environment. It's all the environment art. There's something about it felt very nice. Does roommate have it? No. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna see what. I'm gonna let some time pass, see what the reviews say. Maybe check it out. I don't know. Should you try to get the experience for Bioshock? Go like fully blind playthrough? I guess. I don't think it'd be your thing though. I thought you pay no taxes being the head of the Church of Boo. Start your first Elden Ring playthrough! It is. There's a lot of time to be put into that, yeah. I hope you're having fun with it. What else? There's still Hollow Knight to be played at some point, you know. There's so many games. There's just so many games and so many, so much time it takes to get through them, especially when we, have been doing shorter streams, you know. This thing is good environments. It's like their one constant since Morrowind. Yeah, the thing is, like, Skyrim really didn't do it for me with environments, and Fallout doesn't do it for me at all with environments. But the Oblivion remake is doing it for me, and maybe original Oblivion would too. I don't know, but I haven't looked at it that much. Works on Steam Deck. Oh, that's good. Not the Church of Boo. Oh, Steam. Steam is this? Steam is showing me that the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Game of the Year Edition Deluxe parentheses 2009 is now available and is a bestseller. On the homepage. You got it, Steam. Has moments, but not especially pretty, yeah. Oh, Steam. Oh, well, if your Steam shows you that, that might be on you. Most generic Fantasyland looking game. Yeah, I don't know, but they're so... No, I think to me, that's Dragon's Dogma. Like, I've seen a fair bit of Dragon's Dogma too, and it's not even generic Fantasyland, it's kind of just generic land. But they showed some fun stuff in there that looks at least cool. Kind of the Wake of Lord of the Rings maybe feels like it's going for that. Yeah, I can see that. But I don't know, I think there's something to be said for that being well executed. Like, how many games really pull that off really nicely, you know? I think there's something to be said for, like, even if it's pretty standard basic fantasy stuff, that, like, if it's really well executed. People still like Lord of the Rings, right? So quite fun to see the remake gameplay and instantly recognize old movement under the hood. Yeah, I definitely, like, there's some, like, it's, like, kind of weirdly disjointed looking with, like, the really slick graphics and the old style of gameplay. There's something strange about it. Yeah. After Morrowind being really hostile alien environments, it was a change. Oh, is it? I'm gonna look at Morrowind. What is that? Why is that? Why is this an image of? It's just the level geometry. (2002). I guess I didn't realize how old Morrowind is. This looks fun, honestly. Will it run? Would it run if I... Or is it one of those you have to suffer for it to function? Should take more space from the screen on a Zatsu. Good chance to show off the sharky. No! You guys got your Subway Surfers to look at. Why is Zatsu be like that? Yeah, interested in it, but bounce off due to performance and art style. Yeah. I watched some streams of it. It seems like it was, you know, what it was. In Lord of the Land in Oblivion used to be the swampy forest, but they changed it to green rolling fields for the game. Oh, fan update that makes it run nicely. Fun, but extremely jank. Almost half as old as you. Wait. Huh? Hey? Who do you think I am? Yeah, Morrowind seems neat. Not gonna lie, I put it on my wish list. You want big shark? Well, you could have big dragon instead. How about that? So I would. It requires outside tools to function. Inmate morale just dropped severely. Alright, let's hold on. There. Is that enough? Everything is done via skill rolls, like in D&D? Even though you're visibly hitting an enemy, you need to roll to hit. Oh, okay. Now I feel poorly proportioned to the screen. It's wrong. It feels I was in a very comfy location. Now it's all wrong. Man, that dragon's getting me. That's fine. Stretch your face across the screen. Okay, that's not flickering for you. Good. How do I do this? Oh, well, there we go. How's this? Hold on. I'm gonna be down here for a second. Is this right? Oh, where'd I go? Oh my god. Oh, I see. Is this good? Ah, it keeps snapping back. I can't. Hold on. It's very hard to adjust this. Is this what you wanted? God, I'm terrified. I got. We gotta fix this. Yep. What? Why won't it snap? Oh dear. Wait, it snap properly. What is wrong with it? I broke it. That's good enough. Hello, I'm back. I'm back. Did you have keys on your phone again? No! Ha 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 ha. Ah ha 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 ha. Now do a backflip. I will not. You've had your shenanigan for the day. I guess, you know, what else is a Zatsu for if not, getting desperate for content? Plants on balcony, excellent. Oh, it's almost, it's just about time. It's just about warm enough for me to put out the plants that I've started indoors. Some of them aren't big enough yet, but I've got a batch of tomatoes that need to get planted for real. What about our daily allotment of chicanery? I think we already covered that, right? Bigger shark, please. In all caps? Wow. You drive a hard bargain. I don't know. Wait, how's our dono goal looking? We haven't had it up in a minute. Our weekly flim flam rations? No, that's every stream. That 371. We're getting there. You guys are making progress. Too cold for tomatoes? Yeah, that's fair. I'm not entirely convinced that my tomatoes will be getting enough sun where I'm about to put them. $20 for a larger shark? Now wait a second. No, I didn't say that the largeness was for sale. I was just reminded to check that. And remember, you guys get the tier list stream whenever we meet this goal. But if you meet this goal by the time before I beat Elden Ring, you get something else that's more curse. Chat has to get bigger, get smaller. Then I'll tell you to come back to find Kyle munching on them like some kind of weird insect. I do need to get spray for them still. I'm gonna get like neem oil because I tend to have a lot of trouble with aphids. With the aphids. Well, we all know I'm never in charge of anything, so. What shifts in temperatures that are the current problem? Yeah, that'll do it. It's been pretty solid here. Will Boo ever wake up? No. Does the flower start fruiting? Yeah. My mom has had a lot of complaints about. She tried to grow tomatoes last season, and the plants went wild, but they never grew any fruit, and she was very upset. So she's thrilled now that she's got plants that are actually growing fruit. Big shark, please. Here, I got you. There. Is that good? Thank you. Give him a lizard heat lamp. Oh, my back. Put a basking shark on screen. Here's a whale shark. There's There's your big shark. Cover every window with aluminum. Oh. 35 one day and 70 the next. Yeah, that's not... Yeah. How you doing today? I'm doing pretty good. I hope you are well. Welcome in. Where is Big Shark? I'm right. I got bigger. Didn't you see? Here, a little bit more. I'll give you... Oh. This is really pushing the limits, but just for you. There you go. Even bigger. Okay, I didn't mean to sniffle. My nose is disagreeable today. Whale shark. That's not what I wanted to open. Oh, we're almost to 59. We won't be hitting 60 by the end of the stream, but that's okay. I'll have hit it at some point, and I'll remember at some point why I did that. These dragons really burn through my food, though. I don't appreciate it. 60? Yeah, we're trying to get to Slayer level 60. So that I can go here and fight these. Yeah. Super chats have lost their purchasing power. What did I not? Fine. This is... Just this once. Just this once. There you go. How about now? Is that enough for you? Don't be greedy. I'm fighting the dragon. Greetings! Oh, welcome in. Oh, welcome. I don't know what... Oh, I see what you mean. No, I have to use the food to heal myself. And he does dragon breath, which eats through a ton of my health, so I have to eat more. Actually, do you guys want me to leave this up? Does that add to the Subway Surfers experience? If you can watch the bars go up as well. Yeah, you get to see pixels move. All right, well there you go. Witness the pixels move. See, if I was bigger, you wouldn't be able to see the pixels move. Learn that lower healing food is better. Why? Ow. I don't do like number crunching. This protects like dragon breath. But I don't get it. No overheal. Oh. Well, I don't usually equip foods that overheal anyway. This overheals a little bit, but like I'm not usually concerned about food efficiency. Anything that overheals by like a ton, I just don't bother equipping. And I tell myself that once my HP is higher, I'll equip those. But I see that. Yeah. Is it pixelated? No. You see my pixels move? You can see my pixels move all the time anyway, though. How often do you get to see Melvor pixels move, you know? How often do you get to look at a fantastic drawing of a dragon and then see it disappear and then... Boxes from Township feed you now. Oh, also numbers go over. Yeah, I don't do a lot of number crunching. Or really any number crunching. We wing it. We wing it all. Those bars are moving, yeah. A little bit. Very slowly. But steadily. The bars move. Is there a plot to Melvor? No. And it had 10 animation on that dragon, almost lifelike. I know, right? It's a Zatsu game, don't matter. These indies, I swear, don't know VTuber etiquette. There has to be. You think there's a plot? I don't. Before you retitle the stream to Melvor instead of Zatsu. I mean, we're still Zatsuing. We get a literary analysis on Melvor as part of your new book review series. Yup, yeah, definitely. You don't believe there's no lore for the 42,069 Goblins quest? I mean, I guess there's real life lore behind the devs going funny numbers. But... Or sorry, Golbins, not Goblin. Sorry. They're Golbins. But alright, if you don't want me to yap about Melvor, what should I yap about instead then? Hold on, how far am I on? I'm at 15,299 Golbins. They do have a thing for funny numbers, they do. Yeah, have a good one, Slendy! Curious, where does the term Zatsu come from in this kind of context? I actually don't know what Zatsudan means. That's a great question. I don't know what the original meaning of the word is. Favorite food? Is it pizza? Yes. Surprise. They work together to make the Melvor Melor. Surprisingly long quest for a hard one. I know! Well, that's like, this? This is not normal difficulty. This is extremely not normal difficulty. The quest difficulties are nonsense. Heading out as well. Have a good one. Take care. The easy one is worst. I can't. The potion one. Oh, no, I got that one pretty quick. That wasn't so bad. This is insanity. Because I've made 3,482. Missed all of them. Oh. So you have to use herb lore to do it? Because I've used herb lore potion to get these 23 divine potion 4s that I have. And after all of the I'm not even close. Ready for what? Is that a convention? When is the 100-year Grand Bozo battle against Bim gonna happen? That's a great question. Herblore 35 now pay. Oh. Herblore is so good. Herblore is so good. Secret Stardust, my beloved. Gentle Hands, my beloved. The battle against Bim happened in Minecraft. No. The battle against Bim is gonna happen in Dwarf Fortress. We know this already. I was gonna look something up. What was I doing? I have no idea. Anyway, what's off Kai? She want to start drama. Hold on. Off Kai. VTuber Con. Oh. Convention for VTuber. Oh. I didn't know about this. I mean, I've heard the name before, but I was like, it's a convention. I didn't know it was specifically a VTuber convention. Yeah, guys, look forward to my panel at Offkai. Yeah, I'm so ready. I'll definitely be there. Or whatever. I don't... Wow, I've heard of none of these people. Yeah, no. Wow, I've heard of none of these people. Oh, that's a cute design. Ooh. No. No. Okay, I've heard of at least a couple of these. There's so many. There's so many people. Wow. The more you know. What even happens at Offkai? Do the anime people enter the real world? I don't think so. Hello, welcome in. I don't think so. I know that, like, usually VTuber appearances at conventions are, like, you know, they're on a screen. But yeah, I don't know more than that, really. Man, there's so many. Man, this is just a lot of pretty big TVs on sticks. Yeah, there's some big names. More coming soon. Yeah, I don't know anything about this. I don't know. Like, what do you? I mean, it's a con, so, but. Well, the more you know, I guess. You guys can expect to see me at this Never. And yeah. That's about it. Yep. The cat robots that deliver drinks and stuff at stores. The what that do what? Huh? Started in these awful robots to zip and zoom around the convention. Yeah, that's it. Merch sales, large screens of VTubers. It's odd, but again, VTubing is odd. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I can picture it, I suppose. What-a-do-do. I recommended a YouTube community post once talking about it. I get recommended so many YouTube community posts from people I'm not subscribed to. Or who, like, I'm subscribed to but don't watch. And not the people I actually watch. A robot that delivers a cat. What? That's strange. As a VTuber enjoyer, you can imagine nothing more horrifying. I know, right? I can't imagine what it's like to, like, be in a space with, like, thousands of other VTuber fans. That's kind of weird. Since I live in a cave, it don't matter. Well, what, are you gonna be there? It's time for the subscription purge? What do you mean? I mean, it's mostly, I mean, there's some people I subscribe to that I don't usually watch because you know, I want to be like, I support you and what you're doing, but I don't actively feel a desire to watch you that much, you know? But don't want to experience what that convention smells like. I've been to plenty of conventions. They're fine. They're usually not really stinky. It's not as stinky as a middle school. Has to be at least cheese. Eh? Getting everything ready for your cosplay. I look forward to seeing it. You gotta, if you cosplay me, you're legally obligated to share pictures. status. I think you just subscribed to them for no reason. Oh, no, no. Why would I be subscribed to something for no reason? Viv thinks middle schoolers are stinky, she hates them. Yes! Correct. I went to New York Comic Con a few times. There were areas of miasma. I guess maybe in the conventions I went to, I didn't really go to those areas. Pretty sure so I would be near the top. Then you changed to Avalon, you didn't bother to do that. Well, there you go. It's like company. It's like companies that named themselves like AAA whatever. So that they were at the top of the phone book. That's the real reason I changed the channel name, guys. So I'd be at the top of people's subscriber list. The plights of those with fully functional sense of smell. Oh. Man, I was having like really weirdly detailed smell the other day, and I don't understand why. Or did I dream that? I've had some vivid dreams lately where I'm like, what did that happen? Or was that a dream? I don't really know. Artwork the VTuber, yeah. Why only old people watch my stuff? I mean, I'm not lamenting that old people watch my stuff. I don't... You think I want to attract a bunch of children to my channel? That's not it. That would be very easy to do, and I don't aim to do it. We are old with old people money. Exactly. Thank you, Puck. But the more time goes on, the more the older people don't have the money either. Nobody's got it. But no, slightly old with no money because I mean I'm slightly old with no money because whatever you want to call this. Need to find replacements when we kick the bucket. Oh, you're saying bring them in early and keep them around for that long? I don't know. The Robo Shark's dream on funky smells. That was so hard to read out loud for some reason. Well, I'm not a Robo Shark. I'll have you know. Ba-da-dum, ba-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-dum. Oh, you guys are old with old people money. Thank you. For your young person money, I guess. It's unusual to see. How does sales tax not have money? Literally is. You know, that's a good point. Wait a second. Your time to unbox some insert trendy young fad here. Before that, don't forget to like and subscribe. Anyway, hello. It's going pretty good. Part of I was thinking about Oblivion was I was like, I could play the new trendy game for once. I can play the trendy new game for once. That wasn't entirely it. I would never do something entirely for that reason, but you know, she wants that. No, I don't want that, no. But was it worth it? No. Trendy new game. Let's go. We're talking about Oblivion. No potato PC? No, PC's not potato, but I do need to at least see if it'll run. The slippery slope to doing Fortnite dances? No, I don't think it is. I think I'm safe from that. I think I'm safe because also I think that playing Oblivion would not be appealing to a young audience necessarily. I think we're okay. Um... Ah, poor performance though. I could have to P&G for it. Who knows? And people see Oblivion and be like, "This is that the new Skyrim?" I grew potatoes in my PC. I don't clean my computer because I don't need to clean my computer. It doesn't get dirty. I don't know what's up with all of you guys and your super dusty computers. Actually, my well, I mean, it has special like things to keep dust from getting into it, but it also like those don't build up dust on them. So like I don't know how you people get such dusty computers. Internet woman takes money from retirement funds of confused grandpa. Oh. Go lol old person game. How did they used to live like this? Try not to think about it. Yeah. Need to get into edgy Friday Night Funkin' mods. I'm Wookie. You liked Oblivion when you were young, so the new young people should like it. Well, sure. That's how that works, yeah. Just get a bunch of 30 to 50-year-old somethings. Yeah. Plenty of new old money to circulate into the systems. It's a win-win. Well, when you put it that way... The thing is, anytime I play I actually do play like the trendy new game, it's never like a popular stream even. So who knows? Also, I don't know if I want to bring in the Bethesda people. I don't know if I want to do that. Like someone never opened their computer. Oh no, definitely have opened the computer. It's a-okay in there. Swift vengeance, whoa. Over Oblivion? That's a lot. Already here though. Todd Howard people. Sorry, it's the Todd Howard people. Yeah, I guess Bethesda people are fine. Todd Howard people are not fine. But how many Todd Howard people are there? Well, I don't know. Bringing in Bethesda people means you either get the Todd Howard people or the people who complain about Todd Howard and like... Either way, I don't know. Either way, I don't know. Your Bethesda people? Well, I mean, I'm not saying they're all bad, but you know, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean. We'll just play Daggerfall instead, yeah? No, Morrowind does look cooler. You stan Todd Howard? He's such a lovable dork, you can't stay mad at him. I don't know. Closure, wow. Ah! I dropped my pen. I'm doing it again. I'm making sweeping generalizations for the goofs. As I do, and people sometimes take me too seriously when I make a sweeping generalization just because I think it's funny. He's like, me? What would you be mad at me for, though? Wait a second. Wait a second. How many Skyrim copies do you need to be Bethesda bro? I think at least 5. I think 5 is the cutoff. You know, you can be forgiven for not having like all of them, but I think if you have at least 5, then you're a real Bethesda bro. Yeah. Are we always mad at you for random reasons? I don't know, are you? Are you? Only 3! Oh no. Your double-edged sword of making us believe everything you say is the truth is that I certainly don't do that deliberately. You have 2 PS3 ones, 1 Switch, and 2 on Steam! You're a Bethesda bro. This is your fate. One might even say your doom, but that's up to you. Think of the clipping potential. No. I mean, if anybody's clipping my hot takes and my sweeping generalizations, they're not telling me about it, and it's also not done me any good, so... I guess we're doing fine. Mark level 2? It took this long? I've had it equipped this whole time! It's taken that long! Why haven't I been getting more mark? Feel cheated. Bethesda Bros are a deeply divided group. Skyrim fans and Morrowind holdouts fight a lot. Oh, the more you know. Mad at your your face. Well, you're just gonna have to deal with it. Man, why is it wizards? I've never fought a master. Never fought the wizard. Okay, we're done with Slayer tasks for the moment. Had 4 copies of Skyrim? Oh my god. What gives you that came with Xbox 360 someone didn't need? Does that count? Yeah, that counts. Just don't buy it again. You're close to the edge. Do you want to do some mining? If you get the Alexa version, it counts as 5. Yeah, I think so. I think that's right. I wonder how many systems Oblivion will be on. Yeah, that's a good question. I have no idea. I've only seen that it is on Steam. I got one for the 360. Guess you're not a true Bethesda bro. That's right, you're not. That is correct. There's no sticker in YouTube system to express your overwhelming no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well. I don't know what to tell you. You know, they should allow custom sticker. That'd be pretty fun. That'd be just another thing I have to draw, but that'd be fun. That'd be a good thing to add. Yeah, old Oblivion. Yeah, I mentioned new Oblivion will be... I wonder if... Well, it can't run on a Switch. So I guess it'll be on Xbox, PS5. I mean, it had the Xbox logo at the start of the thing because they're Microsoft Studio, so like it's on Xbox, but it'll probably be on PlayStation too, right? Oh, I don't have anything equipped for this. Yeah. PlayStation? Yeah. But who knows, maybe one day it'll be on, your smartwatch. Wonder if they'll do a Switch 2 version in a year. It'll take a lot of optimization, I think, before they could do that, but who knows? It's the Elmo meme. It was time to clock out 5 minutes ago. Oh, whoops. Sorry. Oops. Yes, I take no responsibility. Yeah. Yeah, the cursed emote does have a lot of potential. Quite versatile. This Switch 2 version just puts back all the old geometry. Yeah. It's just the old game. It's just the original game. You saw your graphics card on recommended, you're shocked, almost bought it. Yeah. Yeah. Crunchyroll said that you dislike the built-in YouTube emotes. Oh yeah, no, I don't. I think they're terrible. Yeah, no. Almost universally, I think the YouTube emotes suck. They're idiots. I don't think that's controversial. Let's pivot to React content. Watch Oblivion funny moments videos. No, we're on YouTube. We can't pivot to React content. My channel will be deleted. Which 2 has to have the old Oblivion mod pre-installed. Oh man. Skyrim Undeluxe. Oh jeez. Oh well, that's quite lucky to have they've got your computer settled before things. Congrats. How's my mastery? Ugh. What does it even mean? I can't even see those, honestly. Hold on, I have to lean around my mic. What is that one? Is it in the rain? What is that other? What are those? Is that one like dancing? But what's that last one? Is like a fortune teller? I don't know. How's it work when people have videos of their Twitch VODs or they're watching YouTube videos? Oh, I have no idea. I don't know. I think those people might be lucky. Or maybe they're careful about what they react to. I don't know. I don't know. I'd rather not mess with it because I also don't want to do React content. Well, so I don't want to do Zatsus. I definitely don't want to do React content. Singing, dancing, and fortune teller, but with fancy. Yeah. I don't know, but choices were made in the making of the official YouTube emote. Were they good choices? Maybe. Maybe not. I like that one cozy one it's apparently not an owl. I take it back. I would like it more if it was an owl. It's apparently a pillow. I liked it when I thought it was an owl. Yours deep on Zatsu. Well, yeah, because the people voted for it, and here we are, and we're gonna do it, but I don't... It apparently has been 6 months since the last time we did one, so that'll... And also, I put this up to a vote. I didn't even choose to do it on my own. The cat in the box is fun. This one's called Person Turquoise Crowd Surfing. I also think that's a moose. Wait, there's a person crowds. Wait, what? Yeah, okay, sure. Yeah, sure. I did put it on the poll thinking that it would lose because it was a less attractive option than the others. I thought. I mean, and then I get here and I Zatsu and you guys don't even have like pressing questions or topics you want to discuss or anything, and why do we even... I thought the demos would win. I thought Souls-like demos was gonna be after the horror games won by a landslide. I kind of thought that the demos would be fun, but You guys went for Zatsu. You guys went all in on Zatsu. No game equals more attention. I guess that's happening for the mood. Well, I hope the mood is right. Like the temperature, like the water being the right temperature. I know she said that you would subtract 1 billion algorithm points. You want pressing topics? Well, pressing to you, not like, you know. How much you miss just yapping? I guess. Reacting to something on the poll just for the funnies, totally not gonna vote for it. Nope. I'm losing it, guys. I'm losing it. This is what happens when there's not something to keep me going. That is true. You guys haven't tied the vote lately, and I do appreciate that. Pizza guy, you think it's time to eep? Have a good post pizza eep. Specifically to vote against React content. Oh, that's good. That's good. Yeah, let's not bring those up. How's the yapping going? Going for 100% completion? I think we've reached it. I think we've passed 100% completion at this point, right? I can't remember. It's obviously the most pressing for me. Chess, yeah, chess is the third thing you were forgetting. But yeah, yappin's going pretty good. Welcome to yapping. We ran out of the topics that I brought to yap about, approximately 2 hours ago? More than 2 hours ago. So, that's where we're at. We've circled back to at least one topic like 3 times, and it's going great. I've mostly spent this time complaining about everybody voting for having a Zatsu. There's officially nothing to talk about, that's right. There will never be anything to talk about ever again. I don't know, cause like... Where's the poll? The poll is for devotees of Boo. Every week they make their choice. Whether they choose correctly or not. What was I gonna say? Oh, I could talk about writing, but then I'll just get upset. That's the thing, is that's like the only thing going on for me is reading and trying to write, and so I don't really have anything to say about any of that. I mean, I guess there's things to say about reading, but I moved from yapping to karaoke. Absolutely not. My voice would die. My voice cannot take such a thing. It's been fun, right? It has been. It has been fun. I don't want to build my Zatsu muscle. I want to play video games. You guys just have to bring more of the Zatsu energy to the gaming. We just have to treat every game stream like a Zatsu. Maybe not every, but like more. You know, it's always a Zatsu. Bunta is up there with the snack elves. And the South Pole has a lot of Bitcoin. Anything you wanted to ask us? I mean, I didn't even remember to ask you how you were doing at the beginning of the stream. I don't know. Should I have anything to ask you? What would I have to ask you guys? There's my question that I always default to. In Satsu style stuff, I always feel like you'll run out of things to say and then things will go terrible somehow. Yeah. You choose VTuber life, you gotta play by no rules. I don't play by no rule. I play by my own rules. That's why I'm here. That's why I have my own thing. Go full parasocial bait. Oh. Ask me if I'm going to get some ice cream, please. Hey Arch, you going to get some ice cream? Any good news? Roommate had a job interview the other day that went well. Any good personal news? Already talked about reading Frankenstein. Yeah, we talked about Oblivion a few times. Much excitement? Definitely. I don't own it even once, so I cannot buy it again. It's not been one of the worst stream experiences. No, this has been lovely. Heck yeah, thanks. You're so welcome. Enjoy your ice cream. You want ice cream? No. I actually have that mochi that I bought for my birthday. I still haven't tried it. Never owned it. Hold on, I thought you were a gamer. I am a gamer, excuse you. Wow, the recharge is so much faster, man. Mastery sure is important. I do still have that. I've never tried it. I'm thinking now it's finally getting close to being warm enough, but it's also kind of a weird... I don't know when to have it. Fake gamer. No. Oh, asking us when you... Oh, yeah! Okay, you guys did tell me you have a lot of... You guys did share a lot of your, like, unfortunate news about work and things with me. I guess, do you guys have good news to share? Can't wait till your next birthday to come around to find it. I'll eat it before then. In the summer, at least. When it's really hot, I'll want ice cream at some point. Hello again! Welcome back. At what point did you suddenly realize you were a gamer? When I played either BioShock or Portal 2. Tried Mochi some months ago, it was so good. Yeah, the one I have is green tea. College? No, it was before college. Slowly dying as deadlines draw closer. Oh. Good news with a bunch of crying emotes. Oh. Okay, that wasn't a good one. I'm gonna go to my default question. Do you guys like pizza? Anybody like pizza? Got a scholarship for college for 18k. Woo! Combined with grants and other stuff, did amounts to 39k. You won't have to pay back. That's excellent. Congrats. That's awesome. Just woke up and realized, oh no, I'm one of them now. Yep, that was it. No, you hate pizza? Yeah, I love it. Okay, cool. I started a bit ago, I started reading a book on food history. That's pretty neat, right? I'm not very far in it. Absolutely love pizza! Yeah. I haven't had the pizza craving in a while. Oh, I had pizza yesterday. What's the history of pizza? I don't know. We're still talking about, like, the far prehistoric man. And the way we don't really understand their eating habits very well because there's not archaeological evidence remaining from that far back, and etc. Pizza's decent. Like, I don't have it often though. Historic pizza. Yeah, they had pizza back then. Still studying while unemployed for the future job. Learning coding things. Updates are boring. Woo! I don't mean that. That's fun. Learning is always fun. Learning is always a good and cool thing. One might even say that learning is the goodest and coolest thing. There you have it. Should you get yourself pizza tomorrow? I think you should! How long have I been vegetarian? Since sometime later in college, so probably 2018 or 2019. Culinary history is pretty grimdark the further back you go. Yeah, I'm looking forward to learning more about it. Pizza was a mistake. That was your impression of Pinocchio. Excellent. It was around the time you played, No, that was not the time. That was 2018 or 2019 was not the time I played Bioshock or Portal 2. No, we'd already been through a whole arc at that point where I had played those games and gone, I want to make games, and then I went, oh god, that sucks. I'm gonna do something else, but I'm still a gamer. Yeah, by the time I became a vegetarian, which was totally unrelated, we'd already had a whole arc since I became a gamer. Ba-da-dum-bum. Thoughts on super old style pizza before tomatoes in Italy? I know nothing about it. Next Zatsu stream could be a game making stream? No. No, actually. Don't look forward to that. Yeah, now none of those will happen. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Think you ever called yourself a gamer, come to think of it? I mean, it is kind of a silly thing to say, right? But I usually say it as a joke, but I guess, you know, I don't know how much more gamer it can be than gaming for a living, so. Bum, bum. Mildly Swedish bread with cheese. Weird to us spices because medieval. I don't know, cheesy bread's good. I can see it. I'd eat that. Cheesy bread's pretty great. I miss there was a cheesy bread from this place by my college that was amazing, and they don't have that place here, and I'm very sad. It was very good. Anything you would say shaped your sense of humor? I don't know, like Game Grumps, Monster Factory, that kind of. Tinkering with Blender? No. No. Other old Let's Play stuff? Yeah, I don't know, mostly YouTube. Was it your sheer prowess as an upper echelon gamer that attracted roommate to you as your eternal Kyle-induced suffering solace confidant? I think roommate says that they noticed me because I had a BioShock shirt, so I guess so. Thought Happy Wheels was the peak of gaming. I did briefly stop responding. I had to the window had to go white and the thing spin for a while, and then I went, oh yes. That was not the shirt, but that would be quite good. See, that's a shirt I would have now, not to wear out, but to as like a pajama shirt. I'd own that. Yeah, platonic nerd love, yeah. Any interest in music, playing instruments? Like, yeah, that's how I hurt my hand really bad a couple months ago. I've not been brave enough to return. I got very, very interested in playing instruments and paid for it, so maybe one day. Yeah, hopefully exercise going better will also assist with that over time. Maybe get the hands doing more being more functional, and I won't have to. But here's the thing. Here's the pipeline. Is I go. My hands are weak and not functional in the way I would like. I will exercise to improve them, and then they get better, and then I go, oh, I can do things again, and then I get really caught up in that, and I stop exercising, and then they get messed up again, and then I can't do the things again, and I go, oh man, I need to exercise to fix this, and but hopefully this time I'll actually keep up with just doing the exercise and being moderate and whatnot with other things. Speaking of pajama shirts, that piece of signature Bamboo Shark merch is unironically stupid comfy. Nice! I'm glad it's been a good purchase for you. What hand exercise do you do? I don't do hand specific exercises. I was big into Bioshock. I had a lot of game shirts. That was kind of like it was like the thing that was easy for my mom to get me for Christmas. I was big into Bioshock though. Ankles do the same. Yeah, feel that. The schedule. Oh, I mean, I have a routine now, but it's just a matter of I tend to not keep up with the routine, you know, after a certain point. Slavish maintenance. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not doing specific hand exercises right now. I'm doing stuff that is strengthening, like, the relevant muscles, but I'm not doing exercises specifically for it. I know a ton of them, though, from physical therapy. If you look up physical therapy exercises for various things, you'll find a lot. Depends on the problem you're having. I haven't been doing my straw exercises, but I've been doing like a version of it that's like without the straw, where you just kind of like close your lips in a particular way. It's maybe not as effective, but it's easier for me to remember to do. More convenient, so I do it more. I've been doing that, maybe not like with a ton of dedication, but I do it at least a little bit to warm up before the stream each day. But my voice has been feeling better. I think we're kind of hitting the edge of comfy for today, but it's been feeling better recently. You're the type of person to get posters for your walls. I was in college. Yeah, I had like a Bloodborne poster. I think I had a Bioshock poster. I don't know what else. Yeah. Get t-shirts. I had a lot of like random game merch and stuff because that was just gotta get something for Christmas and birthday, and I was not, you know, smart enough to like ask for useful things. Or my mom doesn't like it though now when I ask for useful things for holidays. She gets upset when I don't just ask for fun things, and I'm like, what do you want from me? I have things that I have a use for that I don't want to spend money on, and you could spend the money on it for me instead. You want to get me a gift? I don't know what you expect. This is what I want. I don't like want a bunch of random junk stuff anymore, you know? Like there's some things that I like my Miku figures, but like the amount of random game and show and movie merch that I had before was obscene. And then my mom, she also gets like really disappointed when I'm like, it's time to get rid of this. What's my cringiest game shirt? Oh my god, it's one my mom bought for me recently. My mom likes to buy these like t-shirts that she thinks are funny. For like, mostly for my dad. Hold on, I have to get it out. I don't remember what it is. Hold on. Okay, it's those shirts from like Walmart. Oh, it doesn't say anything. This is gonna be hard. It doesn't say anything. It's a controller, and it's got like the lifeline heart monitor instead of a cord. Can you imagine that? Like a controller sideways with like a heart monitor line leading as the cord to it. That's what I have. I've never worn it. I never will. No man, that sucks. It's perfect. The difference here is that the fun things are $5 and the useful stuff is near hundreds. No. Fun things were not that cheap one. Like random game merch stuff can be cheap, but the useful stuff I ask for is not that much. I asked for, this is only mildly useful, but it's like, I don't know, it's not like, I asked for like wind chimes for this Christmas as like a thing that I wanted that's not, you know, like a nothing thing, but yeah, roommate has gotten a couple of gamer things that are really... They're a lot. Not fun to give useful things. Overall point is force you get or use cash or something you enjoy. Yeah. One with gifts later in life is that they're either creates clutter and you never have time for them. Yeah. That's the thing, my mom puts a lot of importance on gifts and gift giving, and I'm like, help. I don't know what to do with this. Gift cards or experience tickets are good for that. Yeah, that's the thing. I can't do that for my mom though, you know, and I don't even have anything to ask for that either. I had something else. Oh yeah, as for the wind chimes, I sent her a link. I was like, these are the ones I want. These are the wind chimes I would like. I sent her a link to them. And then Christmas comes around and I open them and she goes, I'm sorry I didn't get you fancier ones. I didn't have time. I ended up not having time to like look and find nice ones. And I was like, what do you mean? These are the ones I asked for. These are the ones I wanted. I don't want fancier ones. Remake is the t-shirts. No, Remake gets the cringe gamer. The cringe generic gamer stuff. You gotta wear it. It was a heartfelt gift. I do not. Moms are so weird. She sent me this post from Facebook. You know those posts from Facebook where it's like an image and with text over it. She sent it to me the other day and I was like, Mom, this is weird. Moms are so weird. Yeah, the Facebook mom memes, yeah. She, also will occasionally send me something from Facebook and it's like an AI art and she doesn't know that it is, and I'm like... I'm sure the super normie are super unhinged. True. Because your mother's resigned herself to your cold materialism. That's such a statement. Something you went to recently, it might be a decent experience for like music stuff. An orchestra played the music for Jurassic Park while the movie played. That's so fun! Stardew Valley one kind of. Oh, that's so neat! That's a cool thing. I have a couple concerts now this year that I'm going to. It's been so long since I've been to concerts, what with COVID happening and all that. It'll be so strange. I haven't been to a concert since before I moved. I've never been to a concert here. Or with roommate. It'll be a good time, I think. I'm glad you think so. Ba-da-bum-bum-dum. Oh yeah, I remembered to get the post up for Sunday. I remembered the post is up for Sunday, so if you want to share something for Marvelous Media Monthly on Sunday, make sure to go ahead and do that, same as always. I gotta figure out our next bingo. It's probably gonna be like spring themed. I'll put something about allergies on it. That seems to be everybody's spring feeling right now. Hoping we get a lot of bingos again. I hope so too! Well, it's fun to get a bunch of bingos. Have nothing this time? Well, that's alright. Just try and get useful things. Space for things is a commodity too, after all. That's true. Boop. Yeah, my mom would much rather get me fun things. I think I've talked on stream about when she wanted to get me a DoorDash gift card, and I was like, no, get me a grocery store gift card instead. A bit crazy, but it was good fun. Nice, nice. Yeah, I think all the concerts I've been to have been at least a little bit crazy. Well, not all of them. Most of them. Not that I was involved in the crazy, but you know, it happened around, yeah. Some cursed bingo ideas. I guess I will look forward to them. Going to a concert, there's potentiality of Kyle also attending. I don't think there is, but Kyle head to toe and Miku merch. And the classic head bob thing people do at concerts. I can't imagine it. Gave me roommate's DoorDash gift. No, she did get roommate a DoorDash gift card, but she asked if I also wanted one. And I went, no. That's just for a big cheap sketchbook. It'd be easier to draw on with your hand paint. Got you an Amazon gift card. Well, I mean, I guess in that situation, then one, it puts it on you to find the thing that you need. But then, you know, you don't get one that isn't what you want, right? You get to make sure you get the thing you want. See, what my mom really likes to surprise me for Christmas and my birthday, but she also like asks me what I want, and I send her exactly what I want. And so then it's like, well, was ska? Should have been ready. I didn't know ska got wild like that. Okay. Prepared for your promised tea description. Ooh, I look forward to that. That'll be fun. I probably exclusively listens to Pitbull. Now you want to go to a Miku concert. There was that one time he blasted music obscenely loudly one night for hours. It was the most generic music you could possibly think of. It was definitely like exactly the most generic pop music from whatever range of years ever. So oh, I could recognize it. I could hear all the lyrics. Yeah. I have heard him listening to Taylor Swift before. But not extensively. I've also heard him listening to like Katy Perry. It's really just random generic pop music. Horrible to gift for. Don't know how much you want and what we do buy for ourselves. That's it. That's with my dad. But the thing with my dad is that he doesn't. There's nothing he wants. If he wants anything, he gets it for himself. And he also doesn't care if you don't get him a gift. I didn't get him anything for his birthday, and he did not care. Little Justin Timberlake? Yeah, definitely. Just has the radio on? Probably. Well, it wasn't actually the radio. It had to be like a Spotify playlist or something. I don't know. He's a bad Will Ferrell character. He doesn't have that look, but he could be. Well, it's the same. Yeah, I think it's a guy thing. The thing is, I would also be totally fine with nothing. Because I'm the kind like, if I could just buy the things I wanted, I would. And then I wouldn't have anything to ask for, and then I wouldn't ask for anything. But that's not how my mom wants to operate. And your entire musical universe existing solely in the top 40s. I know, right? Just a card, yeah. If you want the bad side of the gifting in my household is that sometimes my mom will get my dad something for like Christmas or whatever, and then he'll go, I don't want this. Just return it. he'll just straight up go, I'm never gonna use this, send it back. I always knew I was a man with a voice changer. Just that guy coded. Name a more iconic duo than the high school ROTC sweat and millennial white girl music enjoyer. Oh no. I know it's been in the top 40s in like 15 years. I don't think Kyle does either. Same. Don't guess you don't like to put pressure on your family. Yeah. Oh wait, don't want gifts, don't like to put pressure. Okay, yeah. I don't know. I don't feel like I'm putting pressure on like my mom, right? Because she like is insistent on wanting to get me stuff, right? So I don't know. Now roommate buys me things for Christmas and for my birthday, and I'm like, roommate, you buy everything you want. What do I get you? Roommate. Do I have the bro card? Yeah, I think so. Pride yourself on being a good gift giver, just like doing it. I can see that. Yeah, it's just stressful for me. I'm not a fan. I'm embarrassed to ask for the light novels you want, even though they aren't actually anything bad. I can see that, yeah. That's for stuff for the rats. Yeah, you know, that is easy. Has your mom ever gifted a task? Like a lawnmower or a weed whacker? I don't think I've ever had that. Give money as a gift, buy more own stuff? Yeah. Everybody's making me indebted. I mean, if we are going to, I'm quite heavily indebted to me. Good at giving gifts, bad at receiving gifts. Yeah, yeah. Good gift of my present. Oh. Guys, I think my voice is about done. I don't know, I feel like every time we do a Zatsu, we end up talking about Christmas presents. Every time. Gifted your dad a leaf blower. Oh, why would you do that? That's terrible. Most complain about not having enough money, then sometimes they complain about you never asking them to buy. Well, I'm gonna guess she gets too stressed about it all being perfect, so you're like, no, don't worry about it. Please, it ain't worthy. My mom does that too. My mom does that too, and I'm like, why? It's not a big deal. Like, she was genuinely upset that she didn't get me a chocolate bunny for Easter. And I was like, it's okay, mother. Gifted something such a tool to fix someone else's stuff? Some biscuit chips? Yeah. Your voice is done? Yes. I think my voice is slightly toast. And Christmas. Let's talk about Christmas. You'd be pretty happy with a leaf blower. What's wrong with you? Leaf blowers are a sin and a curse. Ugh. Your dad a retro handheld emulator. Ooh! Crying mom, you never put it down for like a month straight. That's great. Why we gotta, I mean, look, I know there's been a high profile graduation announced due to voice problems, but we don't gotta bring that energy. Nothing but pollution machines. Yeah, super loud, awful pollution machines. God awful. Leaf blowers should be banned. Aren't they? They are banned in like California, right? Just like they're going to be banned. Some parts. I don't go to the doctor. Yeah, what's a doctor gonna do? I can't go to a doctor. I'm leaving. We're not doing this. It's been a lovely Zatsu. It's been a lovely Zatsu. Tomorrow will be a lovely Lies of Peace stream. I gotta go rest my poor broken voice that nobody needs to be concerned about. Yeah. Why is it telling me the bitrate is low? Get out of here. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope it was worth voting for. I don't know what that was. I'm gonna go maybe clean up my little patio space and read out there. Who knows? Maybe I'll just clean it and come back inside. The cleaning will tell me if the pollen is too bad. We'll see. Either way, I'm gonna be reading. Hello again. Stream was pretty good. I keep just umming. I do this every time we end a stream. Yeah, everybody, have a good bread. Have a good rest of the day or night or whatever it is where you are. And I hope to see you next time. Bye bye!